You are now entering the Ministry of Madness. Please remember that this is strictly an 18+ channel with adult content and views. People's views are their own and no responsibility is held by the host. Please leave now or forever hold your piss. There is no room here for snowflakes or degenerates to get to fuck or get a kick right in the cunt. Thanks.
Evening, let's get rid of that before I get a black screen. I don't know how YouTube feel about UB40, but it was being fucking broadcast from YouTube music, so they can't fucking complain that much. Evening, I thought, why not? As it says in the title, there's not a lot going on. Didn't have the get up and go to do a video today, so I thought I might as well just come on for a live. I came on for an early one this morning for an hour. I just thought I might as well come on for an hour this evening. Not too long, couple of hours or something. Yeah. I was considering doing a Evening Wolfman, a video this afternoon, but I just couldn't be asked today. Couldn't be asked today. Been out most of the day, so yeah, couldn't be bothered with that. I was tempted. I did food toy. I was awake at, I don't know, 5 this morning, so I'm starting to flag a little bit now. You know, I'm being up all day and that, but William. Yeah, I'll put the link out in a minute. I'm not gonna make everyone stuff her listening to me dribble on.
Right, so guys, Captain Jack again. As you can see, I'm living on the streets of Bristol, and if you need any baggies, if you knows what I means, you don't knows what I means, because you don't fucking get this. You get this? You don't get this, because you don't live in Bristol. Bastards.
Yeah, I haven't done a live because Steve's live at all or anything like that. Evening, Miss Mona. No, I haven't had enough. I haven't had enough today, Ultra. I had a couple this morning, and I was out all day then. Out all day. Went to take the dog out this afternoon, and I was flagging by then. I took the dog out early at 1:30 because I was just flagging, fucking knackered. So got some fresh air and a little bit more chipper. I got a lukewarm cup of tea that'll have to do, mate. Evening, Jose. Evening, John. You get this? Yeah, I didn't really get to say a lot to Steve or answer Mark Kelly's questions when I jumped up last night because, I'll never jump. I've done it once, but, I never jump on and shout at Steve for stuff he said to me or about my family. But, yeah, I didn't really get to say a lot. Apart from, all right there, my lovers. You get this? And that was about it. But, yeah, I still think some people find it amusing or bemusing that he started all this with me and a few others because I wouldn't troll through his fucking gigabytes and gigabytes of videos and fucking documents just so I could say to people that I'd read it and that he wasn't an idiot. But no, I couldn't do that. I can't be arsed. It's not my shit. And that's where it all stemmed from. His was very, very harsh abuse. Mine was funny videos. His was harsh abuse. Mine was funny videos. His was harsh abuse. Mine were harsh, funny videos. So, Yeah, I'm not going to be long putting the link out because it's a Saturday. I don't know what much else is going on. I could have a look now. People usually fire up about this time, so but it was extremely quiet this evening for some reason. Yeah, one or two now, but not too many. Not too many. Big up, John. Yeah, well, you know, I did jump up on Mark Kelly's just to say, look, he knows what Steve knows what I do. There's, you know, sort of no malice involved, but he plays on it every couple of months. He'll start screaming and shouting about people that, you know, react by making content about it, because that's what he's missing is numbers in the morning. You know, his early mornings, he misses numbers because Nutters is always chock-a-block. So, you know, if you're going to clash with someone like Nutter that's really well liked, then all you're going to do is tell the same story and abuse people, then Nutter's going to get the numbers. It's simple as that. People want to chill in the morning, not hear a rabid she-wolf on top of a mountain who's like really that dehydrated, all her fur fell out. You know, people would rather watch Nutter. Oh, thanks for letting me know, mate. Thanks for letting me know you're the fake. Cheers, mate. Cheers for letting me know you're not the real Mick Moon. But I only modded up one Mick unless I already had one. I'm gonna have to go into my studio now and be nosy, look. So look. No way of changing the stream unless I do this. That's what I've got to do. Community. Right. Well, I've got two Mick Moons unmodded now. Sorry, Mick. I will mod you back up. You were right. You were right. I thought it was you and you hadn't been modded back up yet. Nice one, Mick. Sorted, that is. I thought I hadn't given you your moderation back. They're both gone, and yeah, I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out. Belfast, you only had your yeah, if they're gone, Mick, I'll sort it back out now. Yeah, I just thought I hadn't give you your moderation back. Right, I can see your comment. I've noticed he's gone now as well. So yeah, Belfast, your spanner lasted about half hour, wasn't it? That's got to be some sort of fucking record. Miss Mona, I'm not sure. Depends who comes on. I'm not planning on doing a long one. I wasn't planning on doing a live or a video at all today because I did one early this morning. But yeah, I'm just going to see how it goes. If it gets too rowdy, I'll just shut it down. Yeah, but I'm just going to go with it. Mrs. is what waiting for lottery and watching telly, so I got nothing to do apart from keep an eye out to swap the drying around, which I think is about time, which I'll do when I make a cup of tea in a minute. Yeah, it's one of them Saturdays where I've got to catch up with a little bit of smoking because I've been out all fucking day. So even though I've got half a doobie, I'm going to start making another one already because I'm greedy, I suppose. And it is Saturday, so Andy W. Big up, Jose. Oh, nice Belfast. I haven't had a proper Sunday dinner for ages. We took the kids out, a couple of the grandkids. They picked what they wanted, and we had a sub. Who's fighting? Oh, Canelo tonight, is it? What time is that kick off? About 3 in the morning, is it? Look at that cheeky. Oh, nice, Mark. Not sure what's going on around us. I do like a booty, but we got the fucking shitstorm or whatever at the minute. It's been nice all day, and now the fucking another bit of the storm's just hit us. So oh, nice, cheeky, nice. Pin the link up. Pin the link. I might put another music track on in a minute because my tea's gone. I haven't drunk nearly enough coffee today, so I'm gonna have to coffee myself up in a minute. Evening, Laura. Jose. No, I do quite regularly bump into people that used to come and see the band, and I'm friends with most of them, so it's not uncommon to bump into someone that used to come and watch us regularly. I'm friends with a lot of them on Facebook, but I just don't use it. If I need to contact any of them, that's the way I'll do it, through Messenger. Evening, Susan. Big up, Robley. Awesome fella. Fucking allies. I didn't even get my guitar out for some practice, but I haven't even strummed it. All I've done is pick it up and clean it. I'm gonna make my doobie in it. We'll find a track then to make myself coffee. I know I should have made myself a humongous coffee before I started, but yeah.
All right, my lovers. Ted here again. As you can see, I've still not been back to Shit Pit Steve's Mountain. I didn't die at the hands of wild boar. I've got my pilot's license and I now live in Alaska as a bush pilot. If you get mis, you don't get mis because I lives in fucking Alaska. You get mis? You don't get mis. Bastards.
You get this? You don't get these bastards. Sorry about that. I just did that so you didn't hear the rustling noise in my papers.
Right there, guys. Captain Jack here. As you can see, I'm still in fucking hiding because the Shit Pit Steve's been looking for me all over. If you don't fucking mind, keep your bastard mouth shut. Don't tell him where I am, and I'll sort you out with my finest hair wigs. If you get me. You get this? You don't get this because you don't buy me wigs in my hair. You bastards.
Ultra is not fucking Torbs. It's fucking Captain Jack with an haircut. It's Captain Jack with an haircut, Ultra. Because I'm taking the piss out of Shit Pit Steve Mona and the flying dog looks a bit like one of Steve's dogs that sadly passed away. But he's also got one that's still alive, but no one's seen for months. And the little skinny one is his little fluffy fucking dog. Shaved bald because he's in hiding because he escaped from Shit Pit Steve.
Alright, so guys, Captain Jack here again. Well, since I've been back in touch with Teddy, I've got the best, if you get this, and I means the best Alaskan flowers. And seeing as Shit Pit Steve haven't got no flowers, I feel very, very happy indeed. If you get me. You don't fucking get me, because you're not Captain Jack. You get this? You get this? Please, get this. Please.
I shouldn't laugh at my own videos. It's not cool. It's not funny. Even Joe. Oh dear. Impromptu live, Joe. There didn't seem to be much of anything going on. So, you know, I was needed a bit of a smoke going that. So you know, I may as well come on. May as well come on. But I am. Well, I suppose I could put a. It might bore you all a lot if I put one of my slightly longer Shit Pit Steve videos up while I put the coffee machine on. I'm just gonna put this on just while I go and put the coffee machine on. I know it's a bit gratuitous and all that because it's my content. But here we go. I'll mute myself and play the video.
2, 1. Welcome to the Ministry of Madness.
I once knew a man called Shit Pit Steve. Went up his mountain without any weed. Had a fit and killed a cat. Nobody's talking about that.
Alright there guys, Captain Jack here. As you can see, I'm still in hiding, and I'm recovering well from being with the Shit Pit Steve. You get this? You don't get this because I'm in fucking hiding still. You don't get this because I'm in fucking hiding still. You get this? You don't get this. You don't get me McDonald's and you don't get me cans of pop. You get this? In hiding. You get this? Fucking hiding. Fucking hiding. Fucking hiding. Fucking hiding. Fucking hiding. You get this?
All right there, my lovers. As you can see, I'm exceptionally happy that I was able to fly away from Shit Pit Steve. And I be staying away because if I go back, he will have to kill me to make it real. If you get me? Do you get me? Please don't get me. I'm alive. Don't get me.
Well, hi again. I was just trying to update you on the Shit Pit Steve guy. He did make me brown, but it was alright because he cleaned me afterwards back to yellow in his mouth. His mouth.
Hi there, Grizzle's here. I like to sing when Steve leaves me on the mountain, the bastard. I'm hurting inside very much. Grizzle, if you get me.
Yep, alright there guys. Bit here again. Not happy with Shit Pit Steve. Not only did he blow me fucking horns off, he left me slacker than a postman's bag. Slacker than a postman's bag, I tell you! Bastard! 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 You get this? Hi guys, Ari9 Anakin here! As you can see, I've escaped from Gamer because since he got his giant rail, he's been drunken off his teeth! Off his teeth! Come, princess! Happy!
Hi guys, Ari9 Gamer here. Just come on to see if anybody's seen Anakin. He's been missing for 36 hours since I got my gyro. Precious! Yep, guys, AJ Smith here. As you can see, I'm floating around in space looking for Starlink. I'm going to go up to Starlink and interfere with the Shit Pit Steve's Wi-Fi. How do I get back on you bastard? Hola, Miguel. I once had a run-in with Shippy Steve. It didn't end very well for me. He stole my food and touched me inappropriately. Ole! Ole!
Hola, Carlos Kitten here. I heard from a lovely lady that a guy called Chippy Steve might be taking me in and trying to nurture me to health and give me a good life. He's hoping. Hola, Carlos Kitten here. It's not going very well with Chippy Steve guy. He's feeding me off his poofing. I think I feel a little bit sick. Hola. Steve here, guys! As you can see, I'm extremely mad with a measly. I'm really, I'm gonna kill a bastard! You get me? You don't get me because I'm fucking doing. You get me? You don't get me. I once knew a man named Steve. Went in a hole right up to his knee. He bent over and took it well. He's gonna end up in hell.
Sorry about that. I had to make coffee. It was just enough time for me to make coffee. I got back about a minute before it ended. Evening talk. Yeah, gratuitous plugging of my own videos, but on your own channel, what else can you do? If I was to play someone else's video, I'd probably get struck. But yeah, you can see it's nothing too malicious. It's nothing too. It's just funny. It's not nasty. You know, maybe the Carlos kitten bit because, you know, like the goat said at the start of the thing, you know, no one's mentioning the kitten that he took into nurture to health. That subject seemed to die pretty quickly, to be honest. If you excuse the pun. Yeah, all in the name of comedy, John. All in the name of comedy. Unlike Steve, which is all in the name of as much maliciousness as possible. I'd much rather have a fucking giggle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do Steve occasionally, but I'm gonna have to start doing other YouTubers, including myself. So, you know, he killed it to death. Yep, allegedly, maybe. Who knows? He hasn't mentioned it, the poor little fluff ball. So there you go. It is, Mona. It is. You know, I was tempted to make a video today, but I haven't been feeling it. Temperature for 2 days, and my face is just starting to come back to life. So, yeah. So yeah, just well, impromptu. Don't know how long I'm gonna go live for. I've been half an hour now. I don't know how long I'm gonna go live for. Don't know who else is going live later. Got no idea. No idea. So I'm just gonna roll with it for now. Just roll with it for now. Evening, LT. Evening, Batman. Evening, Egg. Very expensive egg, I should say. Yeah, I got the like I said, Mrs. is waiting for Lotto. Bonus ball, that is. Her own bonus ball she does. So her brother won a triple rollover last week, the Jammy Get. So I think it's about time I won it. Yeah, I got a good eggler. So freshly shaved earlier as well. Look. All shiny. Nice and shiny. Yeah, I should have missed the rainbow. I should. What I should do, like I said, do a few YouTubers, but to keep it relevant to the community, but just pick up on a bit of backstory and go from there. Nigel. Fuck the Archer. That's fucking posh, isn't it? Really posh. I was going to come in and start up with a little bit of strum of guitar, but when I play a backing track and then play behind it, I'm not sure what it sounds like. So I'm going to have to wait for that until my mix is set up on the other computer. No, I might plug it in, have a little tinkle. Oh, nice, cheeky. Chanel, nice. Evening, MZ. Evening, Suzanne. Evening, John.
You alright?
Yeah, I've got someone else backstage, but it's not who I think it is.
Go on.
Evening.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Go fuck yourself, Crinkle. That sorted that rather quickly, didn't it? Backstage in pork chop with a and saying the exact phrase that had me done last time. But I let it play out last time. I ain't letting it play out this time. I ain't playing. Not playing.
It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, it is fucking weird. It's and it's getting more and more. It's whether whoever's doing it have got more time on their hands than they did have, which says a lot about who it probably is,
Yeah.
I said to someone earlier that Crinkle actually appeared on Shadey's panel the other day that he porn bombed Tony P. And then I found out like fucking the next day, Logman let me know that it was done under my name. Flavors has been done twice under my name in the last 2 days. So Michelle's was
you got to check, couldn't you? You got to check, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah. Michelle's was someone attempted to do Michelle yesterday with me, but I happened to be just ghosting and sat at the computer, so I just typed "it's not me" in the chat,
Yeah. All right, Belfast. You all right, mate? Who else is there?
Yeah, good chat.
All right, mate.
Good
Cheeky.
chat.
Just saying hello. Hey, how many got in, Vince?
74 at the moment.
Oh, ain't
It might
too
go
bad.
down because there's a couple of other people live as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like you to go live on a Saturday.
No,
Quite
no,
like,
no. I did one early this morning, really early.
yeah,
The last couple of days I've
yeah,
been a bit off colour, so today I just thought I can't be asked to make a video.
yeah.
There wasn't much happening. Mrs. is watching lottery and game shows, so I've got computer time and have a smoke. So you know, I thought
Happy
why
days.
not? There wasn't a lot
Happy
happening,
days.
so I thought why not? You know.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Suzanne. Hello. Who else did I miss? Laura. Hello. Paul Dunn. All right. Say hello. Nigel Ratcliffe. Oh dear. Tottenham just got lucky. Scored in the last fucking minute. Slippery.
Is that for
Cunts.
a win or a
For a
draw?
win. For a
For a
win.
win.
And goal as well. For a sickener. But oh yeah. There you go.
You know, I was surprised that Tottenham let Kane go, or was he at the end of his contract? I'm not up on it, so I didn't
Um,
really.
I think it was time to sell him to get the top money for him.
Yeah,
They got
yeah,
100 million.
probably. He's at that age now, isn't he? You know.
Yeah, he's 30, so
Yeah.
they've done well, really. Getting 100 million for him, playing
Yeah,
that age.
fucking right. Yeah.
But life goes on, you know.
Yeah. Were Tottenham playing the Hammers today? No.
No, Liverpool they were playing, so
Oh, fucking hell.
there'd be a
It's good
few
for
battered
them.
wives. There'd be a few battered wives in Liverpool tonight. So, you know.
The Tottenham fans will be rubbing it into everyone's faces for a fucking
Oh
month now.
yeah. Oh well. I know. They got a new manager. They're doing well, but yeah.
Union Purple.
Jeez. Yeah, I was up this morning. I woke up at 5. I had to go
Yeah.
work. So I'll see you. I was
Yeah.
going to jump on and I thought, nah, fuck that. I've got to get my arse into gear, get going, man.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
know
it
what I
was
mean?
just, yeah, that was an impromptu one because I was up mega early, went and got up, made a cuppa and out with the dog, and I thought, fuck it, if I'm out at like 5:30 in the morning with the dog, I may as well just fucking go live. There's not going to be too many people around, you know.
Yeah.
But I did come in and swap devices for an hour, but I didn't stay on too long. I think it was less than 2 hours, I think.
Yeah. You're lucky I didn't come on. Like I said, I had to get going, mate. I had to get my coffee down and fucking 7 a.m. start, man, on Saturdays. Fucking not good.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Bumper payday next week. So 7 days, mate, I've done this week. Well, I've got to do tomorrow. So,
Okay, now.
yeah, I
Do you
know.
get a few off then?
Will I get a few days off?
Yeah.
No, but I'm going to do tomorrow and the next 5 days. I may do next Saturday.
Yeah.
Just while the money's there, I'll fucking grab it.
Yeah. Get it while you can.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll go through it quick enough. Terribly wasteful with money. It's not
Yeah,
good.
I'm not too bad, but
Yeah.
me and my missus do like, going out for meals and that. Not so much lately.
Yeah,
We did today, took the kids out today, but we just let them, the age, we let them crack on. They picked what they wanted for food and went and had food, and then we met back up with them,
It's expensive.
Oh, no, when it was a cheap one today. They wanted McDonald's, so
Oh,
that's
happy
pretty
days.
cheap. Yeah, me and the missus just had a sub sandwich and a cuppa.
Yeah.
So just a cheap one.
Yeah. I remember my kids when they were little, they fucking the old Happy Meals for £2.
Yeah.
As they got older, they started wanting fucking the big meals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Big Macs and all that shit, you know what I mean? It well fucking.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
The last
I
time
was-
I went to Pizza Hut, I did
Yeah.
70 quid. 70 quid it was. 4 pizzas,
Yeah.
man.
Well, my missus wanted to go. She wanted to take the kids to Pizza Hut, so I had a look at the buffet menu because during the week it's mega cheap.
Yeah,
And at the weekend it's $16.99 for an adult buffet, whereas during the week it's like $9.99 or $8.99,
yeah,
and that's without a drink or anything. I said to her, "Forget that, forget it," you know.
yeah.
You know, because we were gonna plan on taking
Pizza Hut.
or
Is that
cinema. So
Pizza Hut?
what's that?
Is it Pizza Hut? Sorry, it was
Pizza
jumping
Hut,
in.
yeah. Pizza Hut, yeah.
I don't mind a bit of the hut.
Hey, Randy. No, I like Pizza Hut. I like Pizza Hut.
Thin and
So,
crispy. Thin and crispy. The square ones. Fucking lovely, man. Gorgeous.
I'm a massive pizza fan, but I don't like Domino's. I don't like whatever's in their base sauce. Papa John's is all right, but you know, Pizza Hut or Pizza Express for me, I think.
I think Domino's is full halal now as well.
Yeah, I just don't like the taste of the tomato base. I just really don't like it. There's something in it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Don't like it at all.
Yeah. All right, Robert. Hello, mate. How you going? Oakley don't mind a bit of Jabba the Hutt. Pizza Express. Yeah. That ain't bad, I suppose. Pricey, though. It's all fucking lot of money for what it is, man.
No, James. That comment.
Oh, no. He couldn't wait for that. He must be over the moon. Tottenham just won 2-1 and he's fucking, I'm here.
Yeah, I won't have any stuff like that in the comments.
Who's Inspector Blake? All right, Arkesh. Who's Inspector Blake? Who the fuck's that?
Are they in the chat?
Anyway, everyone, there you go, James. You lucky bastards. You won 2-1. Cheers. And everyone in chat. Let's all get pissed tonight. Mind you,
No.
I'm fucking up early again tomorrow as well.
What have you, Butler? There you are, Mr. Rainbow. Yeah. There's the Blakey impression.
Yeah.
What have you, Butler?
I watched the.
I know you want you and that Jack.
Reg Farney.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I was thinking about what's that fucking Reggie Perrin thing? Rising Damp today.
Oh, Rising Damp was fucking class.
I've got to watch some more of that, man. Because that's what social story says. He said, "Oh, you seen my video of the squirrel with the
No.
It's I've got a new squirrel feeder, and it's got a good video of it for about 20 minutes. Have tucking in, fucking,
Nice.
and I've got a hedgehog one as well. I've found a hedgehog coming in the garden, so
I do like watching squirrels. I do.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're funny.
It's about 20 minutes long. You see it, the squirrel comes up, and the phone's recording, and he ain't too fucking sure what to do. You know what I mean? He's a bit weird, a bit, you know, bit dubious about it, and the squirrel feeder's in the wrong way. But hey, social he's got a double feeder. He's got a gang. Well, I've got 2 squirrels that come. There's one, a female one, that's there every morning. So I don't know how to do my links, Belfast. It's I think it's John 4539. If anyone wants to watch that stuff. I thought you had a few more up on panel, mate. I only come up to help you out, you know.
Yes, it's been a bit of a quiet day, really, when I've been around and sort of having a look at tubes. It's been pretty quiet, to be honest.
Yeah. It's what's going on with this online bill? Is that going to veer in a lot of that shit this week?
I've heard a little bit. I haven't read anything into it because someone said it was like 300 pages.
Oh, fucking hell.
I says it's mostly geared towards the kids' side of YouTube, which is a good idea. But I think, like the rest of us, are going to have to be careful with some of the language and things.
Yeah.
You know, and subject matter. Yeah, because it only takes a couple of people to complain once the bill's there, and you know, it could go tits up. You know,
how can they complain? What can they do?
Big up the Hammers.
Certainly, mate. You all right?
Yeah, you good?
Hey, yeah. How you doing, John?
All right, Hammers. Did you go today, mate?
I did, mate. Yeah, I ain't long got home.
You on your camera on off, Hammers?
I don't mind, whatever. Yeah, shattered though. Fucking, I dropped my mate off from fucking shitloads of traffic.
Yeah.
I hate driving people home in the football traffic. And there must have been accidents in the Blackwall Tunnel or something, because the A13, the Blackwall Tunnel, was just mullered.
I think it's that all over London today. Traffic.
Yeah,
terrible.
Oh, is it? Oh, do you know? I just realised it's because of the bloody rail strikes, isn't it?
Yeah, and roadworks as well. I think it's all done.
Of course, it's fucking roadworks everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ministry, did you see that clip? Did you see that clip I put on my thing this morning from you chatting with Shady? I took it off because it's not what my channel's about.
No. What was said?
Well, he said something about the. He first of all tried to approach it the Muslim way, like a pervert or something or other, like these 2 girls.
Oh, the 2 Indian girls.
Yeah, it was a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you have to hear it to believe it. I didn't get a timestamp. Did you hear it, Ministry?
No, I didn't. No. Gamer was on about something, and Shady was on mine this morning, and mentioned them once or twice. The girls, like.
Well, first of all, he said about the girls, and then he said something about the Segway, and then he said something about like doing it the Muslim way, like a pervert. And it was, you know, you got to hear it to believe it. Absolutely.
Links pinned.
No, it was weird, really weird.
Now, Gamer was on about, and I did jump on Gamers because this morning when I was out with the kids.
Anyone who hears that, you know what I mean? It wasn't, you know, I know they say people talk the truth when they're drunk and that, but listen, mate, there's definitely things ain't right with that fella.
Gamer's going to review it, so I'll jump on with Gamer when he reviews it because
I'm concerned. I'm concerned about them girls living in that house, especially because he was saying one of them's vulnerable and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I personally think he's worried. You know, he was worried when Neil.
Well, he did say that and that, but
he's really worried now the girls are there. Really fucking. You know, you can see it's really worrying him. Like, not. I don't think in a lechy way, but the way he is when he's drunk and the way his mind works.
That was me or you. You get your
Paranoia.
nut down and you'd sort of just put them at arm's length.
Yes, you'd say hello on the way past or on your way to the shop.
Yeah. You wouldn't make yourself busy, and he's growing a big beard like a fucking sheep. I mean, what is he on?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I know his old brain's getting a bit, but that was really, honestly, you got to hear it to believe it. I could play it in the background.
All right,
but you don't.
Yeah, turn your camera on or off?
Oh, leave it on. I'll knock it off in a minute now.
Yeah, Ty?
Camera up.
Ty,
you good?
How you doing, Ty?
Yeah, all good, man.
Yeah,
Check me, mate.
Looking good after your holiday?
Yeah, he's looking fantastic, isn't he?
Hey. Yeah. And he's dark with me.
I come back, my fucking boiler packed up. Fucking 650.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
That's not what you want to come home to, is it?
I know. Fucking hell. Kicking the teeth.
I bet it's cold in Wales tonight, and all, isn't it?
Cold. It's cold here all the time, Amazon. It's fucking wet.
Oh, God, don't.
Pissing here at the minute.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting the girls tomorrow. I mean, you know.
Oh, you meeting girls or something? Binksy,
yeah, Michelle and Binksy, yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, they're coming down to go on the drive-by, you know.
Ministry, can I just play the audio?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Nice goatee, John.
No, just leave the shave, mate. That's just the white bit. It just goes white.
Mine does as well around there.
It's old age, mate. It's old fucking age, man. I should shave a bit more, man.
Well, I'm just going to play a bit of audio. Just listen up a minute.
2 years of age, not fucking kids. But I'd like to work it out because my landlord said you have to be the uncle. And if you're Sikh, Indian, an uncle needs is a protector line. I did the Muslim. I did the Muslim approach, which is like being a pervert. Because
see the little grin afterwards, you know.
Okay, are you safe?
Yeah, that's a bit. No, I hadn't heard that. That's a bit. To say the Muslim way would be a perverted way is that's a
Did
bit.
You see the little smug grin afterwards as well, like, you know?
Yeah, that's spreading a piece of butter with 6 inches of spreading a piece of bread with 6 inches of butter. You're tarring the old fucking Muslim faith. And a lot of Muslims are really staunch in their religion and arranged marriage, even though the couple may know each other for years before because their families know each other. Arranged marriage is still a fucking thing. He's like, yeah, that's not.
Yeah, but I mean, saying that, doing it the pervert way, and then the little smutty grin, like, you know, this little smutty, like, nah, the geezer's just creepy.
No, cheeky, they're Sikh. So
don't they what they call each other, even though they're not related, uncle and sister and brother.
I don't know. I think they're too tied to that, mate. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? But
no, go on, man.
Foreign girls, I think they call older like guys uncle anyway. I think that they probably do it with their own people. So I think it's just like a mark of respect kind of thing.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah, I've got hammers. I'm on Hammers' head. I'm on his body. Look.
Oh yeah. My little
Beetlejuice.
Go on, Oh, that was terrible. That game, though. Shit. We should have had. I thought we was going to have about 4-0, but it was awful.
Well,
yeah, we was awful.
Just about fucking getting 3 points, really. 2-0 is good enough. You know,
Tottenham got away with that win today because that shouldn't really have been that wasn't a red card. You know, his foot slipped off the ball and onto the geezer's foot, like.
Yeah. You're never going to get a fair result down there, are you? You know, fucking cunts.
Yeah. Especially that JPM.
No, it's a bit of a sickening own goal, mate. It was sickening, all that gutted, man. But,
yeah, Mona, just for you. Me. Me.
Like someone out of the nut house.
I still haven't burnt it yet. I was supposed to have burnt. I'm going to do a fake beard and a book burning because a fake beard's itchy. And I know me burning books really annoys certain people, which makes me want to do it even more. I know it's sacrilege to burn books, but, you know, if it's going to annoy someone for 5 minutes, it's well worth it.
Who gets jumped about you burning books? What does it matter?
Chops. Big up, Cheeky Chops.
I burnt a Jimmy Savile autobiography from an original print from 1976. Some people think it's weird that it came into my possession, but it came into my possession through my nan's estate. So we went down for nan's funeral, collected some stuff that she wanted us to have, and my auntie boxed up a load of other stuff and sent it to us. And that was in there. So the first thing I thought was, shall I do a reading of it? And then I took a look at the pictures on the inside and the outside of the cover and decided that the best thing to do with it was do a fucking public burning of it. So that's what I did. There was no way I was reading it. You know, others who are into the crime stuff wanted to read it. There would have been lots of clues in there. Lots and
well,
lots
I'm sure
of
the
clues.
majority of people who wrote to him wouldn't admit it today.
No,
I'll definitely weren't one. Fucking hell. I remember being a kid though, and you used to watch it every week, and you know, you would be excited by it. I don't know. You just watched it because you just. Do you know what I mean?
Watch it. You'd have to watch it. And Top of the Pops. Yeah, I know you went on Top of the Pops all the time, but Top of the Pops was one of them things that you sat down on a fucking Thursday night to watch. Whether you were like 4 or 5, because it was a whole family thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, has Crinkle been porn bombing again? Because I'm sure I thought
my name tag.
Something that,
Be careful.
Yeah.
Be very, very careful when you chuck a live up. If I come backstage, because you know I'll be commenting first in chat, and well, you'll know it's me backstage anyway, because I do all sorts of weird things to show that I'm not got an AI. I cover my face. I hats, glasses on and off. You know what I mean?
If in doubt, I asked them to type in the chat first, and you get someone to check it.
Yeah.
Last
if they're genuine, then type in the chat. Sorry.
What's
I was say last 3-4 days, about 3 different channels have been done with either the AI face of me or the backstage video that Crinkle used to use of me. When I was in the summer, when I had a fucking a black vest on.
Why are the fucking people letting him on a channel? Why are people letting him on a fucking channel knowing what a cunt he is? You know?
I thought he'd gone, this fella. I've never really spoke to him anyway.
No, he's paying Shady to fucking... I know ice isn't everyone's cup of tea. I like ice, personally. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but Crinkle paid Shady to take Ice's spanner, and Ice has been one of his mods from the beginning. And it took about 2 minutes of persuading for Shady to take his spanner, for Shady Crinkle and that to be sitting there giggling about it.
Well, that's why you when he was on, I was in the chat this morning. I wouldn't come on because Shady was on. I just fucking
I figured that. You know, I do let him on. Some, you know, I like to. Sometimes I won't let him on at all, but sometimes I like to gauge his sort of mental state. But going on the clip that Amma's played, because he came on mine this morning.
He was
he was fucking well gone, and he had half a bottle of whiskey left, and I was telling him, he was, I'm tired. I said, well, get off and get your head down and don't drink any more whiskey. No. and I saw him. It might have been on his stream later. This was yesterday, sorry, not today. And he'd had about an hour's sleep, got up, and he was straight back on the whiskey. And I mean, he was tanked when he left mine to go to sleep. So he had an hour when he jumped off mine. Probably didn't eat. Got up, straight back on half a litre. Well, a litre bottle, but he had half a litre of whiskey left, so he was probably straight back on it.
Okay, what a life to live.
Oh, mate.
He looked like he was in his pajamas this morning.
Yeah, I was like trying to fucking tell him, just that's enough. Get the fucking, get your head down. Like he's not going to listen. And anybody, it doesn't have to be booze, but anybody with any substance, you tell them to do something, they're just going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
It's just the way the mind works when you're under the influence, isn't it? So.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
I look forward to seeing Andrew tomorrow as well. I haven't seen him for quite a while.
Oh, nice. Is Land Rover thingy Andrew going, are they?
Land Rover, Andrew, Smokey,
nice.
Big C.
Oh, nice one.
Michelle. Yeah, should be all right, yeah.
Well, you're going to have a beach party?
Oh, it's a drive-by, John, for support the protesters of the illegal immigrants at the hotel,
Oh, you going down there?
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
Oh, well.
You got fella. Casters, there's cod being caught off the fucking out the channel, Casters. I just thought I'd let you know. Sorry, Ty. £5 cod off flyers this morning. £5 one lost further down the coast at the foreshore.
Well, you went fishing?
I haven't been yet because the weather's been tits. I'm just Casters is in the channel. He's a pal. He's got a fishing channel. He probably knows already because he's on all the same forums as me. So he probably already knows. But when someone catches a cod, it's like when you're driving in the car and you see a deer, you've got to shout it at the top of your lungs and scare the shit out of everyone else in the car.
Yeah, but you think some people might give you false flags.
It's crazy, isn't it? They're fucking catching tuna in our waters and all now, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Big tuna.
30 yards off Battery Point, tuna.
Them tunas get everywhere.
Pieces.
People are fishing.
They get everywhere, the old tunas.
Not allowed to land them, though.
No.
I think
that's weird, all around the world, you can get paid big bucks from, but you can't fucking land them, yeah.
No, I think the all the charter boats that go out of West Wales, North Devon, and Cornwall Island, they got to tag and release everything, and I mean everything.
The boats can't take them.
No, and the skippers of the boat, one of their perks for doing the scientific work is they're allowed to keep one fish each.
All right.
Oh my God.
So it could be they could luck out and not catch it, or not have any luck.
Can they catch them?
They might have an £800 one. They might have £100 one.
Good to see you, Robert.
Yeah. What can they catch?
Well, there's boats that specialise this time of year. They special because the tuna have made a comeback. They specialise in tag and release tuna. But the rest of the year, most of them boats will do shark fishing, which will be blue sharks, mako sharks, and conger eels and big species of rays.
I know geezer caught a cod in the in Portsmouth Harbour.
Yeah, they will. They will.
No, he caught it and cooked it, and they got onto him because someone must have grasped him up or something. So they got onto him and that, and he just said, "I'm really, really sorry. I wouldn't have done," because he filmed it as well on his YouTube channel.
Yeah,
and he said, what did he catch? I think it was it might have been a bass. Yeah, it might have been a bass as it goes. Yeah, and they got onto him. Is it the port or whoever? And they sent him a big thing what he can catch. Like, luckily enough, the person sort of took his word for it and said, "Look, I'm going to give you a warning this time."
Yeah, I see regularly on a couple of Facebook groups. people breaking the rules, especially with bass. Not so much other fish, but
yeah.
I think at the moment it's 2. Come November, you won't be or December, you won't be able to catch and keep any until March. But I've seen people catch it 2 and 3, 4, having them laid out for photos, and I think
what he said was,
you're 2 fish over there, fella, and it only takes the harbour master to notice, and you're in the shit line.
I think it's different sort of rules for different areas, and that, so you really got to check
your area.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because you might think like. And what does it worse is if you got a YouTube channel and you film it and all that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But the cod they be going for now, Hammers, don't you?
Yeah,
Pardon?
Costa said 2 a day at the moment. 2 a day in the summer.
Yeah.
Wow.
What can they do if you take the fish?
Oh, you shoot your ass.
If they catch you, they find the shit out of you, John.
Yeah.
There's a massive problem not far from Thai at the moment where
I think it's about £5,000 fine or something.
Yeah. There's a massive problem where Thai is in the estuary and on the beach. I won't say what beach. People treble looking, which is size 10 treble looks, which they're massive. They're fucking huge. And all they do is they tie weight on 3 or 4 ounce weight, tie it to a treble look that's sharp as fuck, cast it into the surf and reel in and keep whatever they catch. So that might be small flounder, mullet, bass, rays, and they take the lot, and there's people are being fined all over for it.
A lot of the East Europeans do it, don't they? Because they'll eat anything.
And the Asians,
I tell you what they have been doing down there, the fuckers.
The Asians down there as well.
They're nicking all the carp out of the rivers.
The bastards that have been killing the swans down here.
Oh,
yeah, they've been doing it in London as well and barbecuing them in the parks.
Yeah.
Fucking no.
If I catch him killing the swan, I'll fucking kill him.
Right, and all, mate. Yeah. You can't beat wildlife, can you? And unfortunately, it's diminishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, my hedgehog's going to be arriving soon, so I'm going to jump off.
Oh, John, come on, do wildlife filming.
That dog that's been roasted in Dublin, it was all over the thing. It was all bogey. It was all con. It was
a dog roasted.
Yeah, PETA. They're an organisation, or they fucking weird bastards. They had a joking dog, and they were roasting it over a fire, and people thought it was real because they wanted to bring
propaganda. Be fucked.
Yeah, they're trying to turn people into being vegans.
Wow,
so that's what they were doing in Dublin. Yeah. There's quite a few mentioned it on here yesterday, but it was all bollocks. It was a joking dog, like, you know.
Anyway, I'm off, man.
John. See you later, mate.
Have a good John. Cheers, John.
John. Excuse me.
Yeah, so I was going to go. I was wondering who was live. I thought, should I go live? There's no fucker going live, but I was just trawling through the net and fucking on Facebook and all that. And then I thought I'll go back on it. And then Ministry was on, so.
Well, I was doing the same time. I've been busy.
Nobody's been on all day, have they?
No, I've been busy most of the day anyway. But, you know, I couldn't. You know, people have still been asking for more videos, and no, I couldn't. I would just want feeling a video today, so and it was really quiet. I was sat out here anyway, so I just thought, fuck it, you know, just chuck one up, and you know, someone else goes live after, and people start disappearing, and that's the way it is. I'll just shut down because it's an impromptu. I'm not here for the long haul, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But so you're still rough, Ministry, are you?
A little bit of the pain's gone a bit in the side of my face, but still suffering a little bit. The doctor seemed to think it was a virus. I'm not so.
Ministry is everywhere. My missus been away with it now. All her cousins have got it. My sister's got it. It's every fucking where.
Well, that's it.
It's that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, because I haven't got the amount of glands in my neck that I should have. I can show you it now, probably. Because I haven't got the amount of glands in my neck that I should have. That side is all swollen, Ella. That one has to take the brunt of trying to fucking fight the virus, which has meant the side of my face The nerves have all been touched by the gland, which means there's pressure on them. And
so you got a weakened immune system and all then, like through.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, because of my I've got a rare lymphoma, which is not nasty. It's not malignant. It's not like other lymphomas, like leukemia, for instance. It's not like that. It could turn serious, but I'm a bit of a weirdo. I'm a medical marvel. I've been prodded all my life. So it's 1 in 500,000 have this condition that I've got, and it's that rare. I don't even know the name of it. Because kids don't get it. It's something that develops in people over 60, and I was diagnosed at about 12 with it. So I've had it all my life. And it's not affected my life apart from having to go in for surgeries. But it could, when I get to that sort of age, it could decide that it's going to turn nasty, which would mean
it can change at any time then. So you just got to keep eye on things.
Yeah, got to keep an eye on it, and they're not expecting it to in the slightest because I'm signed off at the moment. But if I get problems like I have now, all I've got to do is ring them, and they'll tell me to go in. But yeah, they're not expecting it to turn nasty. They're expecting to maybe have to remove 1 or 2 more lymph nodes or something over the whole duration of my life.
Why did they have to remove them? Because the virus takes wrecks them.
Lumps grow on them, but they're not. They're tumours, but they're always benign, never malignant. Never malignant. I've never had a malignant tumour, and I've had about 8 removed. So
yeah,
I'm not too bad, Katie. I'm not too bad. Getting used to the the numbness and because it goes through under my eye there, all the way down under to where my gland is. So it's just pushing on the nerves. It's annoying more than anything. But today it's been a little bit better. So
yeah. But as for that flu thing or whatever is going around, it's fucking rampant. I suppose they'll be calling it COVID. That's what they'll be calling it,
Yeah, she just said, it sounds like a virus. I didn't have a temperature when I went to the doctors yesterday. The day before I did it, I had a temperature of 37.4. So, it was affecting me. Like,
she was trying to see the doctor, but she couldn't get in there because she's got a fucking nasty urine infection with this fucking flu thing.
I was telling one of my neighbours yesterday, and she said,
sorry, Robert.
Go on, mate.
I was just Robert was saying he wanted to see who was on panel, so there you go.
Yeah, Robert. Good to see you, Robert, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, Robert, come on. We had a nice chat. No.
I noticed there's a name in the chat. Trevor Biddle. I haven't seen him for a while. I see him in the chat tonight.
Yeah, we got busy. No, I haven't seen him for a while. I've been around a lot, Ty. I think he was getting a little bit of grief off a few of the guys in Flav's channel for no reason. Because Trev was always welcome and always welcome on Flav's panel.
Lad, Trevor is
a few took exception, and Trev slowed down going around a bit, so hopefully he'll come back around this way a bit. He's always welcome.
Yeah, I was talking around the neighbours. She was saying, I'm going to have fucking 7th fucking jab. I said, yeah, rather you than me.
No, they've been harassing me. I mean, just.
Well, I had a text message this week for flu and COVID. I've always had AMJ. I've always had the flu jab, I've always had that. But I don't know what to do about COVID this year. I don't know if I'm going to have it or not. I don't know.
No, I'm not having
I've had fucking 4, so I don't know if I might have another one. I don't know.
I've had a few.
And the only one what was bad was the original one, what they used to call it. They first named it the Indian variant, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know. There was like 2 or 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then they changed the name because I think they changed it to Delta or something like that because it may offend people.
Oh, fucking hell.
So yeah. So my brother had that lymphoma, and then he caught that Indian variant, and then he ended up killing him off, you know what I mean? Because his body couldn't deal with the lymphoma, and that he's only 45.
Oh, poor bugger.
I was just picking up the chat. They're behaving themselves quite nicely.
Yeah.
Well done, chat.
That's good.
I gotta go and get a fucking steroid injection in my fucking palm now. I got my ring finger, just trigger finger. When I bend it up, like I just locks in place. It's fucking painful as hell, you know.
I mind do that all the time. It's arthritis, isn't it?
No, it's a trigger finger. They call it. This. It stays in like that. It stays in like that. See it?
Yeah, normally, Robert.
Hang on.
Yeah.
There you are. Stay in like that. You've got to pull the bastard out, and it's painful. So what it does, the steroid breaks down whatever's in your fucking hand there.
What is it, cortisone or something? Is it cortisone?
I don't know.
It's like crystallizing.
Cortisone, yeah.
Yeah, well, I did have my little finger on the other hand, but luckily when I was working, I had private healthcare, so I didn't pay for it, and I had my finger straightened out, you know. It's like what they call open palm surgery.
Couldn't you continue that private healthcare, or was it too expensive?
No, when I retired,
all planned, Paul. All planned PTC.
Yeah.
I said that from the beginning. Being conditioned, we were being conditioned.
Yeah, well, you know, because I think that's a sample of what's to come. Do you imagine how sophisticated they could get with that?
I think a lot of people actually took it because, if you remember, you couldn't travel abroad if you didn't have it, like, you know.
Yeah.
So you had to show
a lot of people were taking it to travel. That's right.
So
yeah, we bought into the low immune thing. Me and my missus, because we both got conditions. We bought into the low immune thing.
Yeah,
I had a couple. My missus had 4, I think, because the nurses at the district we'd refused to go, and the district nurses had come in and sort of forced her. And then once they came, and I could hear her from out there saying, "No, I ain't fucking having it," and it was, "I ain't fucking having it." And then the nurse was like, "Yeah, it'll be better for you," and she said, "I'm not having it. My dialysis machine is part of my immune system. I don't need it."
Do you know what? They was all told to say that because my specialist rheumatoid geezer, he was a professor, and he said you must have it. You know, if you get this, like, you know, you'll end up in a bad way, like. So, and because I was with my dad, I ended up having a couple, but after that, I thought, no.
I don't want to dwell on the subject because it goes on. You know, if you get people coming on, they talk about it all fucking night. But I had 4 AMAs and I didn't have any side effects. I know it's affected a lot of people, or people say it's affected them. You know, when they got, you know, but it never. I had 4 and it didn't. And they were different types. They don't give you the same jab all the time. It's just different. Fucking, and so you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some people are for it, some people are against it. I mean, I'm the way I've always looked at it, it's your choice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an individual's choice.
Yeah. I remember as a young guy that died when I was living in Merthyr. He was, you know, no fucking hell, only just gone 40 odd, like I don't know what was the matter. He just caught it, and he caught what they were calling COVID, whatever it was, and he caught it. I think you must have underlying issues if you know, and if you, to really, really effective, you know. Yeah.
I wouldn't just say underlying issues. I think you've got to be really bad, like or like really overweight and obese. I think you just got, you know,
master of law,
because it's not been. Wasn't it meant to mutate and get really naughty in it? You know what I mean? And they
reckon it mutates. Each virus that comes out each year mutate. It'll always keep mutating, wasn't it? Any disease always keeps mutating. You know, it doesn't stay as one thing. It'll keep regenerating something changing all the time. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough of that fucking COVID shit, mate.
Yeah.
So like I said, big day tomorrow with this fucking drive-by, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I bet there's going to be a few down there, isn't there?
I got to take my dog over to my son's tomorrow. My son's bought a pup now. He's got a little fucking chihuahua, little thing. It's fucking tiny, honest to God. You could pick it up in your hand, in the one hand.
Oh, is it a miniature one?
He's got a little, so he's bought a sheepdog cross with a fucking golden retriever.
That'll be
It's a fucking mix, but it's a cute little thing. It's
Yeah.
it looks exactly like a fucking border collie. It's all black with a white mark on his front of his chest, like so.
Oh, lovely.
Take my old boy over and introduce him so they can,
much love in the chat for Mark Kelly. Big up, Mark. From about everybody in the chat.
I'm sure your old boy would hate you by the time you pick him up. You say, "Get me out of here."
Fuming, I think an XL Chihuahua. I think you were ripped off. I think an XL Chihuahua is a Jack Russell fella.
XL Chihuahua.
That's a Jack Russell, that is, fella.
Yeah, I know they're fucking tiny. It's a tiny thing, and it is crossed with a Jack Russell. I mean, it's this thing, right? Chihuahua cross Jack Russell, but it's she got two cats, and they fucking tower over it. They fucking massive compared to that little fucker.
Wow,
it's weird. I don't like things like that. They go around the house like tippity toe, They're walking very quick on tippy toe. So they could do little tiptoe on the floor,
Like an over-fast clock.
Yeah. And for some reason, he fucking loves me. Whenever I go to the house, he fucking jumps up on my lap straight away, the little fucker. My missus can't stand him. Get down, you little bastard.
Yeah, Belfast boy. Big up Jack Russells all fucking day long.
Oh, yeah.
1,000 Lakelands and borders.
Yeah.
Have it. Yeah.
Yeah, big up the ankle
My
fighters.
missus is looking at Maine Coons in the other room.
Oh, them Maine Coons are lethal. My Bichon got whacked by one of them one day. She went after this cat under the van, and it went bosh. I've never heard her scream so much.
Oh, they big bastards, yeah.
It done her right on the nose, like. And she was like a little bit, she never chased it again. She learned her lesson. Fucking hell. Want to see the paws on it.
Yeah, man.
I think the nice cats, though, are them, what's them? The ones what, like, they've got, like, the leopard. Like,
yeah.
Bengals.
They're absolutely fruitcakes. They're mad.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're beautiful cats, but they're bright, boisterous. And my mate had one. It was absolutely nuts.
Yeah, I'm a bit biased. Yeah, I'm a bit biased, but as far as pedigree cats go, you cannot beat Siamese or a blue Persian. Siamese can be extremely temperamental. And I mean, when I mean temperamental, like they will only like the person that's fucking, fussed them as a young'un. But so fucking to look at, they look like ornaments when they're sitting there. They're fucking beautiful.
The best cat I ever had, she was all white, right? And I had it off my mate. It was Fair Isle mother and father. So it was a little kitten when I took it home. It was a tiny little white thing, fucking tiny.
My neighbour had a white cat. He had to have his ears cut off. It had cancer or something. He had to have the ear rolls cut off.
Didn't, yeah. You've got to watch them in the sunshine with the ears.
Yeah, a lot of these white cats have. Like they get pigments in it, don't they?
Yeah,
it's like
Mark, what time are you on the boat tonight, dude? If you're on the boat at 9, I'll be done by then.
Well, Mark got live tonight.
Last night, didn't he, Mark? So if he's going live tonight, let me know what
your
time.
Your buddy was on there last night, the ministry.
Well, I did jump on. I don't know if Mark was earlier. I jumped on because
Laura upset him.
Yeah, I did take the piss a little bit, but I wanted to jump on and say, look, I'm always polite with him when it's on panel. I always let him on mine. I'm always polite. And I think Mark was in
about ministry.
How it all started, and it started.
No, Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Right. And like I said, it started over me not wanting to be bothered fucking going through fucking days and days and days and days of video and paperwork.
Ministry, but he sent that to everyone.
Oh, he's a prick, man.
He sent that to loads of people. I don't think anyone got involved with it.
No,
that's the thing with Steve. Everybody's wrong about him, Everybody's wrong.
I think
writing his fucking biography. The fucking stupid
I think he
cunt.
sent it to Ron as well, Master Ron, but he sent it to loads of people. I heard loads of people.
But what he was implying is there's loads of evidence or insinuations of things about other people. So that would be that Nick that he had problems with, right?
Geezer's an absolute fruitcake, isn't he? He's just.
And the more I see the way Steve acts, right, the more I tend to believe that he did coerce Nick into getting money out of his hole in the wall with his card. And whereas he was supposed to be up there helping Steve, whatever, I do believe that Steve fucking ripped the shit out of him rent wise by letting him fucking.
Yeah, it's not the first fellow who went there and had to leave on the sharpish.
Nice chili, but yeah, he knocked up a lovely chili today, I gotta say. Fucking
lovely jubbly.
I always what I do, I'll knock a whack up Chiamas and I'll freeze some of it, put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Mods, please, no 24-hour timeouts, please, mods. While the live's going, fucking please, maximum of like 15 minutes.
Did you hear that, Ice?
No 24-hour, please. Not the new. Maybe if it gets too bad, it's been quite. If AJ gets out of hand, by all means, remove comments and give him a quick like 300, 600,
very civil.
900. You know what I mean? 900 seconds for some derogatory comments. If he starts typing the N and the P word, then it's gone. I'll do it myself. I'll do all the timings out myself. So AJ, you've been warned. I've asked the mods not to time out for 24 hours, but if you persist in being a twat, I will do it myself. I'd like them apples. And I know I talk to you nicely and we get on. I think you're quite funny, but I won't tolerate that sort of chat. Comments in the chat. The last few streams have been very nice. The chat is being extremely well behaved this evening, which is very nice. Thank you very much, chat.
A bad comment.
There's been one or two, but it's more banter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Big up the free speech.
Please, AJ, please just little bit restrained. Yeah, I'll sort that out, AJ. Don't worry. Just a little bit restraint. That's all, AJ. A little bit of restraint, and you won't get the big timeout. So,
what time did you go on Mark's ministry? Because I was listening from pretty much early. Laura, come on.
I was listening. I was on my bed.
Then
sure the time really, but
Mark come on in through his toys out the pram for some reason. I don't know what was because he didn't like what they were talking about. He went
Who was that, Ty?
Based Welshman. He come on and he threw his toys at the pram. To be honest.
I think I heard that. He said to Mark, "Oh, like blah, 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 blah." And Mark sort of said something. I think because Mark didn't.
Well, I sort of I jumped up because I've sort of thought neutral ground. Mark's always fair, and I might be able to get a little bit of a word with him. I'm always civil with Steve. I'm always civil with him. And Mark asked me a question, and I think it just got that shouty that I didn't get a chance to really hear the question properly or answer him because Steve was shouting, Zara was shouting. Someone else was shouting, so I sort of just.
Well, that's the thing. You get
let them get on with it because I didn't expect anyone to white knight for me or anything, but then people have got their own issues with Steve, but they were sticking up for me as well, which is fair enough. If we get on, but I didn't want to stay up there and sort of sit there quiet. When someone else could have been up there contributing, because I couldn't answer Mark's question. It was bonkers. So
thing is, though, Ministry,
that's how it goes.
The amount of people who will not use that leave button. You know what I mean? If it's you're entitled to leave.
Oh yeah. I'll leave if I'm not going to shout to be heard, and can't answer the question that the host has asked me, then I'll wait until it's an appropriate time for the host to ask me.
Yeah. when you're on a panel and everyone's shouting, it's just chaos, isn't it? It's not good. And no one can hear, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean?
It's the same thing, you know, you get the same people shouting the same thing. AJ's terrible for it when he comes on about to game or you broke your mother's fingers. That's all you can hear, and it's boom, it's relentless, you know, over and over and over. And it's all the fucking time. I just get fed up of hearing it, like, you know.
Do you think they can come to some kind of mutual understanding one day?
Yeah, not them pair, no.
Anyway, let's not start AJ.
Oh, fucking hell. It's just fucking nonsense, you know. So, you been out all day, ministry, or what?
Yeah. Oh, well, I was up at I woke up at 5. My face was still a bit funky. It's still a bit funny now, but it was a bit sore this morning. So I got up, made a fag and a cup, and I thought, fuck it, I'm just going to take the dog out. And as I went out the door, I thought, fuck it, I may as well walk the dog in the dark on a live. And I was surprised that a few people came in. So
yeah, that's like I seen you outside with the dog when Shady was on. Yeah.
I walked for about 20 minutes, half hour, and then I wasn't going to swap devices. But I came in then and I thought, fuck it, I'll just put the computer on for an hour. And that's all I did, put the computer on for an hour.
What time did you go out, ministry? I went out about 5:30 this morning.
Well, I went out
at 5 I was out. 5 I was out this morning.
I was out at 6:15, couldn't see my fucking hand in front of my face.
No, it's big black tie. I was walking up the road saying that the street lights are there, but they're not fucking turned on.
No street lights, so I was walking.
What, did they turn the street lights off at your town?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Loads of them.
A lot of councils do that, don't they?
Yeah, they do now. It's energy
They're on
saving.
the clocks, isn't they? They come on the time and then go off at the time.
Yep.
There's changes in the summer and winter. They change the times on them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course,
Yeah, but there's one outside my house. It's on all fucking day, but not all day, but it's on. It's fairly bright. It shines over a couple of cars, so
yeah.
I don't mind that. Like,
yeah. Oh, Mark Super, we were on Gaming Talk yesterday. Went downstairs, found a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, an Xbox original, a GameCube, and an N64, which are all covered in dust. And they're my boys. He might want them. If he doesn't want them, because they were like put aside because there was something wrong with them, I'm going to have them all reconditioned for my next man cave. They're all going to go up on the wall.
Funny enough, ministry, I was looking at them today. We went into town today and went into the old market, and they're stalling there, reconditions, all stuff like that, you know. So I was looking through the window, and I think they were asking like 75 quid for them, you know, and 85 quid.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't mind paying a few quid to have them reconned. You know, the value is going to go up on
I've never been into that type of thing, see, gaming and all that. My missus can't get off fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know what level she's on, but she can't get. She will
play any game I want on either on an online emulator or through my PlayStation 4. You can get virtually anything you want, virtually anything. So, with a Game Pass, which I got, you can get virtually any game. They even do some old cross-platform ones that would have come out on Xbox and PlayStation. They even got them on there, you know. And
I got no patience for
Sony don't usually collaborate like that. They're a bit fucking funny.
No, I've never been a gamer like.
No.
My mates used to finish the game.
Do it, don't they? You know, a lot of people do it. It's a big thing. I was standing there today, and this guy, and in the market where they selling these reconditioned thing, they had little toy figures, you know. And this fucking boy was buying toy figures. Well, not a boy, he was a fucking man. I thought, what the fuck do you want them for? Why are you buying them fucking things, you know? They
go on consoles. Games, Ty, there's a certain couple of games on one of the Nintendos where there's this little pad and you sit your little model on it or action figure on it and it interacts with the game.
All right.
Wow. It gives you extra powers in the game and shit. I've never played them games, but my son was into all consoles, but he loved his GameCube and his 64 and that side.
See, for me, gaming is too long and that I can't sit still for an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you got to sit there for hours and hours and hours. My mates used to be there like 24 hours, 36 hours. Like him and all the kids and that. Like they used to literally, you know, them quest games, and you had to like in-depth games. I can't remember what games they was called, but they used to literally like finish the whole game, and that. They was mad.
Yeah. The modern war games, Hammers, I think you might get into them because you don't have to do anything at speed. You can do it as fast or as slow as you want. Be as careful as you want. So you know what I mean. You can fucking hide behind something, and you don't even have to pause it. You can hide behind something.
They're all right for idiots.
Leave it for half hour, come back and start exactly where you fucking left off, and you know what I mean. I'm definitely going to download some classic PlayStation games. Touring cars. I've got to have the touring cars games.
Brilliant.
I think the only game I've ever played is fucking Angry Birds. Angry Birds is the only one I've ever fucking played.
I used to like a bit of Angry Birds.
That's about my level. Fucking crap at anything like that.
Yeah, I started off after Master System, Mona. My next gaming thing was PC. I was massively into PC gaming in the early days for about fucking 3 or 4 years before I got my first PlayStation, I think. And then I couldn't afford the upgrades to the computer, so I got a PlayStation instead.
Would you prefer a PlayStation then, or?
I started off as you do on. I was a Sega guy, so Master System, Mega Drive, and then after the Mega Drive, I had PCs while I had them as well, so I was PC gaming, mostly, and then my PC was getting a bit shit, and PlayStation came out, so I had PlayStation 1.
We had a Commodore 64.
Yeah.
The old noisy floppy disk.
And then I was Xbox all the way from about whenever the first Xbox came out. I can't remember what year it was. I was Xbox up until about 2 years ago when I bought the PlayStation 4. But we have got PlayStation in the house. We've got about 3 PlayStation 2s here, you know. My missus has got her old personal PlayStation 2 still, so you know. But yeah, Xbox. I was Xbox, but that's because I could sort of associate with it more from playing games on a Microsoft computer or a Microsoft computer, you know, Windows driven.
I think it's an old not PlayStation. It must be a PlayStation thing we got, old one. And the kids so old. I tell you, it must be I don't know. So the only game they got to play on it is Buzz. I don't know if
is it the square black one?
Yeah,
PlayStation 2. If you go in like charity shops and like cash generators and things, you can pick up PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah.
Cheap, £2, £3. If it's a rare one, they know it's rare and they mark it up for a lot of money. But you know, ones that they got a few of, they're cheap and they're fun.
Because the grandkids love to play a Buzz on it, you know. They fucking love it.
Yeah.
But I've never, like I said, never been into things like that. What do you think of that young lad that cut that tree down, huh? Well, what a fucking arsehole.
I haven't seen that.
Haven't you seen it? Oh, on the news, it's a 16-year-old. It's a famous tree. I don't know where it is. It's right on Adrian's Wall. It's in a valley. It's like over 300 years old. It's a landmark. And
look, AJ.
He fucking cut it down with a chainsaw, the little cunt. For no reason, like. He's been fucking murderers over there. The police have arrested him, haven't they? What a little bastard. 16-year-old.
Oh, that's no fucking good.
Oh, fucking hell. Well over 300-year-old. I think it was oak tree, Ministry, I think. I'm not sure, but maybe it's not an oak tree or something. But it's very picturesque. You're walking up this valley. There's two hillsides coming down, and in the dip like that, the tree is there, and it's right on the Adrian Wall in front of it. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Hang on a minute. I got to. Right. You can fucking have one of them. Have one of them. And have one of them. AJ, have 15 fucking minutes on your Nathan channel. On your Nathan account.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.
Why he's asking me this?
Sorry about that, Ty.
Well, he's asking why, you know.
AJ, you is in on your Nathan account, talking about ice, playing with kids. Come on, dude. You can't complain about him timing you out, then come in on Blag accounts that everyone knows is you. AJ, we know the Nathan one is you, with the one color avatar. Come on, man. Everyone fucking knows it is. And you're giving a moderator that sort of abuse.
Not me, not me. He's pleading not guilty.
Well, whoever the Nathan account is has just had 15 minutes. And it's not Nathan, because if it was, he would have been trying to get on panel crying by now. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. But, I mean... Twinkle coming back and doing shit like that again is fucking pathetic, isn't it, you know?
Yep.
When the fuck did he grow up, the silly little bastard, you know? There's no need for him, man. It's like a fucking child, man.
AJ, stop coming in on Blag accounts and addressing Ice, and Ice will leave you alone. It's me that just timed out the Nathan account. No, if it's not you on the Nathan account, you've given the Nathan account details to someone else to do it.
Right, AJ,
so chill it out. The chat's been chilled until the last 15 minutes.
There's always somebody wants to come in and kick his fucking shit around, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind AJ, but, you know, obviously him and I don't get on, but, you know, stop with the fucking comments that involve children and pedros and all that sort of stuff, AJ. Come on, man. We were having a chat about this on fucking Ultras earlier. I had to, you know, jump in and not white knight for Sparky, but, you know, fucking say on panel that the things you were saying, I had to say that Sparky was not. I won't repeat it because it wasn't very fucking nice at all. And I told you it wasn't very nice, and I don't agree with that, AJ. So every time you said that, I had to fucking correct you. And I don't want it in my chat. You know, if you and I just want a little fucking bitchy banter, fair enough, but don't bring familiar and kids into it, man. Come on. Fucking hell, man. We're having a chilled one.
Out of order. Yeah. So, Ministry, I was going to ask you any thoughts on another dog? Or what are you going to see? A dog before he went away or something?
No. I've been iffing about it. I was going to go see a rescue dog, but they didn't get back to me. So I messaged them.
Greyhound, is it? Was that the Greyhound?
Yeah, Greyhound. I'm gonna contact them again because I did send them a couple of emails. But I'm gonna send them another one saying, you know, I was told to contact through Facebook and do it in capitals and stuff in the heading of the email, so they know where it's come from. I'm definitely thinking about it. Definitely. If not, when I move, it'll be probably another little whippy or back to terrier because I'm a terrier or a lurcher person. You know, that's the way it is for me. I did want a Mallee, but a Mallee, they're lovely dogs, but Jack Russell or a Whippet, you know, if you're going on a long journey or something, they curl up in the car seat. You don't even fucking know they're there. They don't make a sound. You don't even know they're there. You know what I mean? Most of the time, unless they see something they like out the window.
Yeah. Well, I said, like, you know, I think, oh, if I'm selecting, I'd love to have one of those, but then I'd love to have one of those as well. And then, you know, you see, I'd love to have one of those. It's just
Fred West Den Ice's account, AJ. Right.
What the fuck is going on with them two?
It's bonkers, man. It's going to stop now.
Right, that's fucking it. No warnings for you. You shithead wanker, get your stinky shit covered ass on the block list. And you can fucking stay there until you learn to play with others and not be a spoiled bastard. Red card. Red card. Red card. Bollocks.
Yeah, I know that game, Alexander.
No, he's just had another 15 on that account, but he'll be back. No doubt. But yeah, I'll deal with it. I'm not having it in the chat tonight. We're having a fucking a cuppa and a chat, man. It's not like we're
it's all his 100 accounts. He'll be banned now.
Yeah, but it'll be my fault, even though we get on and I talk to him and jump on ears and ultras and do let him up on air, you know, even when I probably shouldn't. But yeah, there's only so much I can tolerate in the chat, man, especially when everyone's being, you know, they're having banter, but they're being civil.
Yeah.
It's all civil. It's not, the only maliciousness is coming from AJ at the moment, and then Ice in retaliation, which he's going to do. You know, but
yeah.
You know, we'll move on from that. Till AJ comes back with a different account. And the first time he mentions family, children, Pedros, or non-ounces, then he goes again for 15 minutes. It's as simple as that.
I don't know whether you got to bring that shit up, man. You know.
No. Well, like I said, I was on ultras earlier. Just, you know, jumped up just to say to ultra, I don't think you're a porn bomber, and you know, I was telling them about how many channels have been porn bombed in my name lately. The last 3-4 days, it's like 3 or 4 different channels, and Sparky came in the chat, and AJ couldn't help himself with the comments, and I kept pulling him up on it because fucking it was out of order. He was saying things that just weren't fucking true, and really, 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 really sexually malicious is all the best way I can put it. So I had to keep pulling AJ up. He didn't snap at me, AJ, because he knew that I was going to pull him up on it. So I put him up on my channel about it. So
yeah.
And Ultra did say, yeah, but it is a free speech channel. And I said, yeah, it is a free speech channel, which also gives me the choice to air my views that I don't agree.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Which is,
I mean, it's all right.
Everyone, you know, agreed with it. Even AJ, like, there's no animosity there. So I don't know why he's being. I don't know if he thinks because we do get on that he can get away with, you know, talking to people like that in the chat. Yeah.
I think even with these so-called free speech channels, there's got to be a limit to what you can say about things on people, you know. It's all
of
right,
course,
can't
go calling people Pedros, right? When there's no fucking, you know, it's words. There's never been an accusation. There's never been evidence. It's just words that happen to come out because you're pissed off.
Yeah, but these tag sticks, you mean, that's the thing.
They do.
And they fucking keep. You get others calling them it, and you know, it's fucking poison. But there you are. That's fucking the mentality of some people.
I mean, he knows how far to push me, and he knows I won't fucking whinge about it to him tomorrow or anything, or later on or whatever. You know, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to tolerate it, and I wasn't going to tolerate the way he was going at, you know, sort of Sparky for no reason earlier either. I know him and Spark have had a bit of a fallout, but to be shouting that sort of stuff on a panel in front of like 20, 25 people, and it's going to probably be, well, I don't know if it will be clipped, but seeing as it's Ultra's channel, I think he doesn't want any clipping from his channel.
That's true, Paul. Cheeky chops. That's very true, Pan. Yeah, hate speeches and free speeches. That's fucking bang on.
No. Oh, well, I've said it about 6 times already. I'll get on with AJ, but I will pull him up on stuff like that. The same as I pull Gamer up on it. When Gamer starts shouting it, I'll pull him up straight away.
I don't think I'm sub to Ultra.
His lives ain't too bad. His lives are, you know, considering he's new to it, like, and you know, I don't think he's born bomber. He can get a bit aggy sometimes, and a bit highly strung, but ultrasound. People just tar him as a born bomber because you know, he's buds with AJ and that, you know, but I don't think he's a born bomber.
Spunky was he was great last night, fair play, didn't I? Yesterday. He's brilliant, fair play. He must have angry. He had to go at him there, and he said, "Oh, we're friends now," and all. Fucking.
I love Spunky. Spunky.
He goes off from when.
Even when he shouts at me. He did shout at me the other week because my guitar was too loud. He was raging, so I just carried on playing the Spunky sound.
Yeah, he was going to listen to my boy playing a guitar, you know, and he was going to tell me what he thought, but I think he was too pissed because Landor put the link in for me. So I said, I don't know how to do it. He asked me to put the link in. I said, I don't know how to do it. So Landor put it in. He said he listened to it, but I think he was too pissed to pick the link up.
Yeah.
Well, I like Tony. He's great. He's lovely. Fair play.
Yeah.
He don't mean no harm. You know, he is what he is, and that's it. He speaks his mind, and that's what I like about him, you know. Some people get offended. Well, you know, it works both ways.
You know, like the famous JoJo saying, offence is taken, not given. That's a shit. I can't do Scottish. I'd keep doing West Country accents. But, you know, offence is taken, it's not given.
Has he been around today? So he's been awful quiet.
No, he's been about. He's in the chat earlier.
Yeah. In your chat?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, earlier on.
Sean Wayne, yes, me brother.
Came in mine this
nice
morning. He came in mine this morning just before I shut down. I was just shutting down as he came into the chat. So, yeah, I did a short one this morning. So,
yeah. Well, like I said, I would have jumped on, but you know, Shady was on it, so I didn't want to jump on. So.
Yeah, I understand that with when Shady's on, that you know, quite a lot of people aren't going to want to jump on, but you know, if he gets too much, I've got no problem with you know, just booting him, and he doesn't take offence. If I you know, feel that he's, you know, had too much to drink or he's getting a bit over the top, I will just boot him. Like this morning, I said, "Well, I don't drink no more of that whiskey," because he said about 8 times that I'm really tired. So I said, "I'll just fucking put the whiskey down and have an hour in it." And
I just he's made a few awkward comments here and there, and I think, you know, I just don't want to get engaged with that type of thing, you know. And, like I've had my up and downs at Gamer, you know, with
you
know, I don't hate Gamer, you know. You know, he can be a bad when he's had it in his drink and that, he's a fucking asshole. But you know, when he's sober, he's tidy enough, you know. I know he's done what he's done in his past, you know. But I don't fucking. It's hard to say you hate someone, you know. It's a fucking steeple fucking word, like, you know.
Not for AJ.
But you know, so he said, well, when we jumped off, he said, I'm waving the white flag. Are you still wearing the white flag? I said, well, aye, man. Why, aye, man?
Well, aye.
Why, aye? No, but, you know, the moment he goes off on a fucking, well, just fucking fuck off. That's it now, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, he gets in a state, he's fucking goes on a rant. I don't care, fucking why you fucking, you know. Then he comes back, then he's all fucking meek and fucking mellow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's YouTube for a minute, I suppose, you know.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
But like I say,
It is.
whatever. I don't know. I don't get offended by any fucker, to be honest with you. You know, I'll just fucking tell him, fuck off. The same thing, you know.
Yeah, I won't really get offended. I'll just say I don't disagree with what they said, like I did with AJ earlier. You know, I didn't take offence. I just told him I didn't agree with what he'd said. You know.
Yeah. I went out yesterday and I took a dog up. Was dropping a birthday card off, so I went up the local reservoir. You know.
Yeah.
They've been doing a lot of work up there, and they've got this kayaking and shit like that up there going on. They put a cafe down there and everything like that now.
Yeah.
So I seen the sign on new signs up about fishing. So I asked my missus, said, "Well, do you need a license permit?" Yeah, he said, but the Welsh Water have spent 15,000 stocking it now. So I know there's coarse fish in there because I fished for the coarse fish before, but I don't know if they must be stocking it with trout now. So they're going to start fucking, you know, doing day tickets up there. So I might do a bit of fishing up there. You know, see, it's a nice little. It's not a huge reservoir, but you know.
Yeah, depends if they make it a sort of any method trout fishery, it'll be all right, I suppose. But
yeah, well, they got another one above it, which is fly only. You know, but,
yeah.
But this one is. They haven't been stocking it for years, and it's only been coarse fishing there, you know. So it's a lot of the locals be coarse fishing up there. They just come and walk down to the woods and start fishing. You know, there's no problem there. But since they've been doing it up there, I think they're going to stock it with fucking trout now as well, and put a day ticket. I haven't got a clue how much it'd be. I hope it's not going to be like the other reservoirs because I think it's about 20 quid a fucking day. You know, some of them.
Yeah. Last time I went, it was like fucking 20 quid a day, and that was catch and release. That's a good while ago, but you know, when it's catch and keep, fucking that's expensive. The trout are expensive. Well, they are up our way anyway.
Yeah. Well, I've been going to one. It's about 2 hours for me to drive to it. You know, up in. It's the other side of Aberystwyth, you know, on the way to North Wales up that way.
Yeah.
And it's privately owned, and it's fucking stocked to the hilt, you know, all the time. You buy your tickets in the local fuel garage, you know. There's never any price or anything around. So, and that was £20, but that was for 8 fish. But now, once you become an old age pensioner, you know, 65. It's only £10, so it's fucking half the price. So I've been going up there, but I haven't been up there this year. But you always bang them out left, right, and centre up there. You know,
is it fly only?
No.
Oh, so you can use other types of lures.
Yeah, spinning, bottom, you know, all that shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd be tempted.
Power bait, especially, you know.
I'd be tempted to do some winter lure fishing, you know, spinning, jelly worms, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well, we always put the polystyrene ball on with a bit of power bait and a worm on as well, just to double it up. Like, but you bang them up there, you know, fucking hell. But we've gone from there to fucking 8, 9, 10, you know, and that's not just each other. It's like it's always fucking banging them out because it's very well stocked, and you don't see anybody about there, like, you know. So yeah, it's a nice little res, well stocked. But it takes me about 2 hours from the house to get up there, you know. But it's worth getting up there because, you know, I leave here at about 5 o'clock, and the garage opens at 7, so I'm up there at the garage and then get my ticket and then fucking away to go, like you do what you fucking like. There's a boy up there last year? I don't know if you've seen him, Ministry. It's like a fucking pair of waders, and then you fucking float around in them. It's got like a fucking tube around your waist.
Oh, yeah. Float tube, yeah.
I thought, what the fuck is he doing? And he was trying to fly fish in the middle of the fucking res with that. And he didn't have a fucking... He had all the... You know, they say all the gear, no idea. But this fucking boy had all the gear and no fucking idea.
Yeah, them float
tubes.
tubes.
He couldn't cast the fucking line.
Yeah, they're all right for reservoirs, but they're more for slow-moving rivers.
Yeah.
for or talk streams, whatever. I think they originated in like talk streams and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they look a bit weird, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, they shouldn't have been doing it because they don't allow it up there. But like I say, there's no bailiffs around there. But
yeah.
I think somebody did report that something going on because a bailiff did turn up, and he said, to me and my mate, he said, "Have you seen anybody in a boat on here?" I said, "No, fucking boat, no." But it sunk in. Then after he'd gone, it was a fucking boy with that fucking tube, floating down the fucking reservoir.
The float tube, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's just I don't know if if you go past the turning from a country, and then you carry on a few miles up that road, you go past the Red Kite Cafe, and then you go start dropping down, and then come into this little village, and the garage is there. So yeah, it's about 2 hours. I don't mind driving 2 hours. Go do a bit of fishing, But
no, it's not too bad, is it?
Well, this year I haven't fucking wet a line again. This year I keep saying out when they say I'm going to go, and something always crops up. It's fucking
I have minimally, but we got this wet weather and a bit of a storm, but it's supposed to be having a bit of an Indian summer next week, and we so
is it?
Yeah, so they say. I don't believe them, but fucking the weather people are like.
Well, I'm waiting to hear what's getting caught up the top end, and I might just break out my sea gear this fucking winter now.
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, there's already been some cod caught last couple of days, so
I'll have to change it. I'll have to change all the lines. They've been on there for about fucking 10 years, I think. They fucking fall apart if I caught anything.
Yeah.
Even if I cast a bit of weight out, the weight would keep on going,
Yeah.
The fucking line would snap. But I gotta do something. I do enjoy. Well, I love my fucking coarse fishing. I don't mind a bit of fly fishing. I do a bit of fly fishing as well,
Yeah.
I do like coarse carp and all that,
Yeah.
I really enjoy that. Never used to. It's only the last sort of 5 years I really got into it. It's always been trout for me, fly or spinning or worming or something like that,
But if you don't mind, Ty, I'm just going to mute a minute because I've got to go for a pee.
All right, bud. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of lives gone on, so the numbers might drop a bit, but I'll probably stay on for the chill one anyway. Let other people shout elsewhere. So I'll be back now 2 seconds.
Well, if you wanted to shut down anytime, just say, and there's no problem.
No, I'm not up to anything at the minute. So.
Yeah, all right. I'll look at the chat, see what's going on. Yeah, get into it, libertarian. There's there's plenty of beaches around there for beach casting. Get a beach caster and fucking lob it out there. You never know what you get. That's the beauty of sea fishing. You never know what you're gonna fucking catch. There's a lot of blue sharks getting caught down around our area. They've had fucking threshers jumping out the water down Norway. So, we did have a walrus in there last summer. A walrus turned up. I think he ended up down southwest there somewhere. And then they tried to get him back to where he came from, and or they killed him, I think, didn't they euthanize him? They couldn't get him back to where he came from. It was weird how he turned up here, fucking hell. Everybody. Yes, people. So keep your eyes open tomorrow, because there'll be a few videos going up. I suppose I'll put one up Perhaps Binksy might video a bit. Or Michelle might video because they're coming down to Wales to support the people at the Stradey Park Hotel on a drive-by. So
I mean, plenty of it's just like the authorities aren't fucking being twats.
What's that?
I said there'd be
Yeah.
plenty of bits.
Oh,
just like
yeah.
the authorities aren't being twats, you know, the police and that.
It's been pretty quiet there now. The last couple of nights I noticed, seen some reports coming from there. And, you know, it seems to be when the police disappear, then them fucking security guards start kicking off, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, bastards, yeah. You know, they'll be in for a surprise one day. They'll have a load of fucking fellas coming up there from the town, and then they'll march straight over the fuckers, you know. But the people don't want that. They want to keep it nice and calm there because they don't want to get kicked off that section of road they fucking got the marquee on. So they seem to keep it sort of mellowish. They don't want any fucking hotheads there fucking ruin it. And so they got the police get involved and say, right, you can't stay here no more, and all this, you get the out. They did ask them, like I told you before, they did ask them to go from there. They took it back. The owners of the hotel took it back to the High Court. They want them shifted, but the High Court said, no, you've got to do 12-foot fucking entry, and that's it. Like, but, you know, if anything kicks off and fucking... But it's weird, you know, like it shows how much the police are working for the Home Office, you know. They've seen people driving in there, right, on their phones, right in front of the police, and the police said, oh, fuck all about it. That guy put the one...
That was one of the protectors that had done that. That'd be for the fucking...
Yeah. Oh, aye.
Fine, and the fucking 3 points.
Straight away. The one
or even
pulled
a ban, innit?
Yeah. The one pulled a knife out on one of the protesters. Says, fuck all been done about that. It's just, they're getting away with fucking murder there.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I know. But when they actually know the security pulled a white van down to the entrance, and it's a camera van, so they're trying to watch all the people all the time. So what they done, they got their own fence going across the front there. So the people put a big tarpaulin up across the fence so they couldn't see fuck all.
Nice.
They don't give a fuck. They don't. Well, like I said, Michelle and Binksy coming down, I told them they could, you know, if they wanted, they could keep in the marquee overnight if they came down tonight, you know, type of thing. If they were coming down tonight, they could keep in the marquee and get a bit of food there, you know. So it wouldn't have been an issue, but I think Michelle said she might be driving down early hours of the morning, so I think they're going to pick Smokey up as well. And Lando was picking Andrew up, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. Like I said, I got over to introduce my dog to my boy's dog and see my daughter-in-law's birthday. And then I'll be coming from there fairly early to join them on the drive-by. We're going to a few villages, like, you know, Pont Henry, Pont Yates, and all that, like in all the little villages around before we end up going past the hotel, you know. So they're doing it right there. They got a fund going on for anyone that's been arrested, you know, for the fees and expenses, you know, in the courts and all the fines. So they started selling merchandise there, you know, as well, you know, the shirts and all sorts of different things, you know, just get money in for, you know, for the people that's fucking being arrested there. So they are going through the right things and sorting things out there.
Yeah.
It's surprising because, you know, it could happen at any time, I suppose, that they bring people in there, but they should have been in there months ago, like 2 months or 3 months ago, they should have been in there, you know, but...
yeah.
I'm just hoping that the fucking...
Yeah, well, good on the fucking protesters in the villages for not fucking putting up with it.
Yeah, it don't make sense, ministry, do they, you know? Fucking putting people in a little... I know Clonetty's a biggish town, but where they putting them, that hotel is there, and there's one little shop, corner shop, and 2 pubs, and that's you fucking whack. So, you know...
Corner shop would be fucking shoplifted every day.
Yeah.
They wouldn't give a fuck. They wouldn't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is this where we get our rations? Thank you very much.
Yeah. Because there's nothing there, then obviously if they're gonna just come out in the night time, they're gonna go start walking around the areas further afield each night, you know, and fucking nosing around, see what's about the place, you know.
Yeah.
It won't be long before somebody get him fucking beat up there, and it won't be one of the locals. We were fucking one of them, I will imagine, because they won't put up with no shit over there. But yeah,
No,
it's
definitely won't. No.
I think there's well over. There was under 100 flags out, but I think it's gone up over 100 now. The flags they fly in and they're all up the road and all around the fucking place. It's good to see. Good to see. You know. But you know, like I said, the people they are sleeping in the marquee because they do night shifts as well as day shifts there. They got stacks of food there. Stacks of food, tea bags and coffee and shit like that, fruit. Hang on.
Well, keep going a while. Keep going a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. And people are bringing stuff there all the time. You know, keep stocking them up all the time. You know, they won't be going any fucking where. No fucking where. They're there till for the duration. And a weird part about it, like I was telling you about this one in North Wales, that they turned them down. The council up there turned them down, and the only way they could do it is like they did internationally. The council wouldn't accept the change of thing in the hotel, you know, from an hotel to a fucking migrant centre. But they went to the High Court and they got it turned around. So it might happen up in North Wales, and that's a 7-year contract up there. It's 5 years down here. So you know, if you're shifting people out at 241 a year, if you 5 times that, like you know, you're over the 1,000, and you know, well over the 1,000. So I hope they fucking. I think people are just getting pissed off now everywhere. All the shit that's going on, you know. When that's what I couldn't understand. I was watching the one in Ireland. Apparently, he'd been trying to fucking harass his, doing something to kids or something, or trying to fucking get out of a kid or something like that. And these fucking 3 or 4 women pulled him up on it, and then he was just pulled his cock out to him in front of him, shaking his knob around, you know. Fucking hell. And there's a fella there filming all this. Instead of walking over and fucking giving him a fucking good left hook or something, you know. Yeah, just filming it. I just can't get over that.
Which is what I would have done.
Yeah. But I mean, fucking hell. I would have fucking panned him out and then. Fucking hell, it's weird. They're just filming him. He's laying on the floor, his cock in his hand, and he's standing up with his cock. I see the police arrest him in the end, but that was way after all this was going on, you know. It's full of fucking shite, man. It's a shithole. So yeah, it's so when's the weather changing? It must be Monday. I think it's rain tomorrow, isn't it?
Monday or Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got the plumber coming back on Monday, because he's got the part now. So only he's changing the pump, that's all. But apparently they've got to have these new type of like eco pumps or some fucking thing. So I don't know, it must be a lot more expensive than the ones I was looking at online, because they were like 240, 250 quid online.
Yeah.
But you know, plumbers' rates, fucking hell, expensive. Yeah. But I gotta be honest, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, and he's done loads of work for us, and we use him all the time. He's good as gold, you know. So
best to stick with someone you know.
Yeah, well, of course, when we moved down here, and we didn't know any fucking. This is what I was doing with a car, you know. Trying to find somewhere that you could really trust, you know, because when I was back at the top end, I was going to my mate up there all the time. And, you know, I'd drive up to his garage. He'd fucking call me when it was right. I'd go and I'd get up there then.
Yeah.
You know, any problems, take it straight back to him. You know, reliable as hell, you know. Because I've seen it done down here, you know. They put the car in. They say they've done this and that, and they still got the... So I got to tend to fucking photograph the engine and everything, you know, and see what sort of numbers are on parts and everything like that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't fucking trust them.
No.
Don't fucking trust them.
No. If I was going to have any major work done, I'd be definitely fucking, marking the parts that need to come off, or like you said, photographing serial numbers and specific marks on them. You know.
I know. I mean, the price they charge us today in the garage is fucking crazy money. You know. I just had a text off Mazda and my missus' car due MOT, you know, but you know, but the thing is, when they take it, if I took it down there, they're a bit dearer. But what they do then, they give it a good clean inside, and they clean the car and everything, and they top up all the fucking fuels and everything, you know. So not just an MOT with them, they do a bit extra, like, but they are a bit more expensive. But that's going to Cardiff to do it, like, so it'll be done up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I got to book my old Mondeo in as well. That's fucking due now this month. Fucking hell. Money. Fucking hell. Yeah, but for my pump, it was weird because I put the heating on. We could just come back in. It was a week Friday, I think. Week yesterday. And of course, we were in the sun all the time out there, weren't we? But I'm fucking found it cold, so I put the heating on. And usually in about 10 minutes, it's fucking boiling downstairs, you know. But all the radiators are fucking freezing. So I went upstairs. All the radiators upstairs were hot. But all the fucking ones downstairs were fucking cold. So
strange.
I phoned Phil, the plumber, and he said, what do you want to do is, he told me to bleed the radiator in the bathroom. It's one of those tall ones, you know, when you hang the towels on.
Yeah.
He said, bleed that, and then top the boiler back up, switch it back on, see if that works. We don't bleed the others and keep going back and forward, topping the boiler up, bleed them, top it up. So I was done it for about an hour. I thought, oh, fuck this, I'm fed up with this. Still nothing working, so I texted him back. I said, no, Phil, it's fuck all happens. So he came down when he could, like, and he couldn't see what was going on, like, couldn't work it out. So he said, it's either your pump or it's something else or something else. I said, well, let's start with a pump then, you know. That's what I think it is. It's a pump. It's not pumping around. So let's hope it's the pump. Because I think it's 670 something for the day he came to us for the pump and the fitting of the pump, you know.
Yeah.
So, but he said if you're having a new boiler, you're looking at about 1,800 quid. Like, I didn't want a fucking new boiler. Trying hard to have a new boiler. So
I can get the new generation of cheap boilers. Nothing wrong with them. They're good by good manufacturers, but because my mate's in the trade, like, and you know, I've been into the wholesalers with him, like, he can pick up a combi for 500-600 quid. And that's a good one. And a lot of them don't really take a lot to fit. It's only if it's an awkward one where someone wants it moved from this room to that. If it's going in the same place, it's just a couple of fucking pipe bends and a bit of testing, and jobs are fucking good, and you know.
Yeah, the one I got upstairs is whoever put it in didn't think it through. They put it in the airing cupboard, right?
Yeah.
And you can't get it. There's no fucking space in there. It's only a small airing cupboard, so it's on the one wall, so all the boilers facing you. The other wall, it's not facing out or anything like that, you know. It's facing the other wall across, if you know what I mean, side to side, like, you know. If it was on the back wall facing out, you could lift the cover off, the cowling and all that, but it's fucking so awkward where he put it. It's fucking crazy.
Yep.
But it's out the way.
Yeah,
yes.
Boss knows his boilers. Boss knows his boilers.
Yeah. Well, I think it was about 2 or 3 years old when we moved. Yeah, so it's got to be 10, 11 years old. It gets serviced every year because Phil services it every year, but we haven't never had no trouble with it, like, until now. So can't complain. Like, it's been there a good while. I think it's a Valiant. I think it is. But you got to have a combi, you know. You fucking.
Oh yeah. I've got a big ass fucking old boiler. I'm refusing to fucking replace. There's no way. No fucking way. This place is way too big. You need
Oh
an
well, you one to use you was you'll have a fucking big industrial boiler, wouldn't you?
Yep. If I was going to change over from the boiler we got here, which is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works, but it's just not efficient. It would be cheaper to turn over to an oil burning system.
Yeah. All right.
And have it fitted, because you can fit it in virtually the same place. You know what I mean? It's it uses a lot of the same pipe work and
Yeah. Because I know a friend of mine bought a house, and it's quite a big house, and I'm trying to work out how many rads I got here now. Because I taken some of the rads out because we had 3 rads in the one living room. It was too fucking hot in there, so I took one of them out. So I got 1, 2 in there, 1 in here. That's 3. 1 in the downstairs lobby, 4. 1 in the kitchen, 5. 1 in the bedroom, 6. 1 in the bedroom, 7. 1 in the bedroom, 8. 9, 10. So I got 10 radiators.
You name a shout.
You've got to. Hey.
How you going?
Evening, Tyrone.
You're not on the road yet, then?
I'm in Wales.
Are you?
I'm in Wales, and there's also someone with me. Smokey's getting us lost. Smokey,
so
hello.
you follow that.
Hello. I was following that. You told me to go this way.
So where are you going? Where are you going now? Where are you heading to then?
We're going there to I don't know, that place, Strady House, right at the top there.
Strady Park Hotel.
Right off the top of
Yeah, we're going to see what's going on there now.
Are you going to have a? Are you kipping then, or are you?
We sure are.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I spoke to the guy yesterday to make sure it was okay. Yeah, he said he wanted his name, so I said, oh, don't fucking trust them, whatever you do.
But there's a big empty hotel.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I said there's a big empty hotel.
Well, do you know what? I thought I'd give them a call and see if I could book a few fucking rooms. You know what I mean? I mean, you never know. They might actually say, do you know what we could do with the business? Put her in. But yes, so we're on our way. We just thought we'd get here. You know what we're like. Plans change. They change by the minute. I don't know. We're like, right, we're doing this then. Right, we're doing that then. And we're gone. So yeah, so we've been to Smokey. Are you going to say hello now?
I said hello.
Hello.
You know,
Smokey. So where are you now then? You on the motorway?
We just come past that. No, not motorway. What was that, Castle? Belfast boy, you're in good company with sat nav. Yeah, did you hear that, Belfast?
Oh, you're coming up the A470, are you?
I don't know, A470? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Castle Coch, you come past, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the castle was beautiful. It's all lit up.
Yeah,
Look
lit
out
up like a fairy tale.
Yeah, and then tomorrow when we've done everything because we're going to do the drive one, the drive by and the drive through, and then obviously when we've done and we're coming back to bring Smokey home, we see the castle in the daylight. So I said, don't be surprised if we just have a little stop off in the town and go and do a bit of sightseeing.
Well, you can go up there. It's beautiful inside there.
Oh, it'd be lovely. Well, I'm looking for a Welsh magnet. I can't come all this way and not have a Welsh magnet to take.
Well, I tell you what, they're selling all sorts on site there. They might have one there for you.
I'm hoping that's what they've got. I nearly messaged the guy and said, any chance you can put some magnets in there? Because, I like to collect them for the fridge. So, but yeah, so we're looking forward to it. But yeah, just thought we'd come up and say, we are here. We're here definitely.
Big up Wales. Is it raining? It's pissing down here.
Is it? It's raining.
Yeah, where I am.
Here, but no, it's not too bad. It's in fact, we just had to go. Forgot the charger, charger cable. So I had to go in Tesco's, and I actually said when we come out, I said, "Do you feel that heat? Do you actually feel the heat from out when we walked out?" And he said, "Yeah, it's warm, isn't it?" I said, "It's lovely. It's a lovely, nice evening."
What time did you leave then?
What time did we leave? Oh, I had the dogs, didn't I? Yes. Yeah, so, my mum was poorly, so I had to make sure she's much better. So I went over with the night nurse, got her sorted. So she's woke up this morning feeling better. And then obviously I had to wait because I had my friend's dogs for the night. So about 1:30, 2 o'clock, I think it was. But we
All
made
right.
it in good time. I think it was only 3.5 hours.
Oh, that's not bad, is it?
No, I didn't
Yeah.
think so.
The roads are quiet now, I would imagine, right?
They're quiet now, but they were quite. I thought they were quite quiet on the way down. To be fair, Tyrone, once we hit
Yeah,
sort of
you've got to
wow,
watch yourself on our road, mind. There's average speed cameras all along our road.
it's average speed. Yeah, bloody hell! Don't you Welsh have them everywhere?
Yeah.
Fucking right, everywhere, really everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey Robert, good to see you. I tell you, and you cheeks, I tell you, I was like, because Binks is driving, she's getting on with it, and I'm looking around thinking to myself, they love them bloody average speed camera things here in Wales. You certainly got a few of them.
No, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. So you'll be if you're coming up there, then you'll be coming down the edge of the valley then.
Yes, so we're going to going down there, and then obviously we will go up to Pont Abraham, is it, in the morning, and then we'll do the drive-by back again. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what they do when they're going through about 5 villages on the way.
Lovely.
They're going through Pont Abraham, Pont Henry, and a few others. I can't remember where they're going, but there's a list. But yeah, so I shall see you tomorrow up there then.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's a nice pub in the village here for food, and if they don't feed you in there, but they will feed you, and they'll give you a drink or whatever. They could just go there.
No worries. Yeah, no worries. If not, I'm sure we can get to a garage if we need supplies and everything.
Oh, they got plenty. Hey, Michelle, they got plenty of food there, plenty of tea, coffee, everything like that. Plenty of fruit.
Yeah.
They got loads of stuff there.
Good. Okay. All right. No worries. We'll get some more bits and pieces. Like Smokey said, well, they're there. They've been there how many weeks? 14 weeks now. So I said, well, let's just go. Let's just go and see what's going on then.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll say hello. How are you? Now they know we're coming.
Yeah, I told them yesterday you were coming.
Oh, bless her. That's nice of you, Tyrone. Thank you.
I said you'd be there because the guy asked me. He said if they're going to stay in the marquee, or say names because we've had some sneaky fuckers going now. I said it's Michelle and Binksy, so they know that you'll be coming there.
Brilliant.
I didn't mention Smokey.
I smoked.
You never leave out smokes.
I said to him, you don't have to do it.
Smokes is their personal security. He's got to be allowed to stay. He's their personal security, isn't he? So, you know.
Yeah. They give a good welcome there. They'll give a good welcome. They'll quiz you first. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Yeah,
They'll give you a good welcome. Yeah, you'll see fucking flags flying everywhere there.
I know. Did he say that they've got into? Is it? Are they going in or are they in the Guinness Book of Records? Because I'm sure I heard on a video. Because there's 95 flags there. There's so many.
There's more than that now. They got a few in today as well.
Have they? Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked. So, well, we're going to try and do some live. Smokey wants to do one from there.
Well, if you get there, check a live on.
I will.
When you get there, check a live on.
All right, I will do. Yeah.
So people can see what's actually happening there, you know.
All right, yeah. Yeah, as long as they're okay with it, when you mean up there, then that's fine. I don't mind.
Oh, they're fine with it. They find it. Whenever they put a post up, they're telling everybody to share it, you know. So they're fine with all that.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
And I'm aware of what a drive-by is. The Freedom one was called a convoy, but they call this one the drive-by. I'm only repeating what they're saying. Of course, I'm well aware of what one is. I'm fucking stupid. I've watched the movies.
Yeah.
That'd be good. It'll be fun. They're expecting a load, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. Master Maria, Ron, Full Moon, good to see you. Yeah, the last one was quite a few, cars, motorbikes, scooters, tractors, all sorts of vehicles, you know. Even a fella on a push bike. He's travelling around Britain, I think. He's cycling around Britain for some cause, and he's turned up there, and he was in the last one.
Brilliant.
He had a little trailer, towing his dog in a trailer behind him. it's funny to see him come down the hill, you know.
Oh, brilliant. No, that's what you
Yeah.
want. You want it, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, SG. Good to see you. He's hello. Hi, SG.
Big up, SG. What's going on? Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well, man.
When you get up, you'll be coming off. I don't know which way you're going. Are you going up through Aberdare or Mountain Ash Aberdare way?
No. On 470.
You're going up the 470. You're going up to Kevin Coyd in Merthyr, and down. But
No. 470 M4.
yeah, but to get on the M4, you've got to go up to Merthyr, haven't you?
No, because I don't live too far from the 470.
Are you on the A470 now, are you?
No, we're on the M4 now.
We're on the M4 now.
By where?
Well, it says Cardiff
Just
West.
off Cauldron roundabout. We just come on.
Oh, so
You hear that?
you're coming up past Port Talbot then, Smokey, are you?
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Gosanthau.
Yeah, well-
Does that mean anything? Is that how you say it? Gosanthau?
What?
Gosanthau?
What the fuck you on about?
Well, there's some service. Oh, shut up, you. See, I can't fucking speak Welsh. Shut up, Tyrone.
Well, be careful coming up there. It's all average speed cameras there as well.
Okay.
It's 50 mile an hour up there, and then back to 70.
Average speed cameras?
When you come up you'll see the sign saying 50.
Port Talbot, yeah, I know it.
You'll have the big steelworks on your left-hand side, and then you'll see a sign saying 50 in sort of half a mile. But make sure you go down to 50.
Well,
He had to get stoned to come on a road trip with us, man.
Bastard.
Lives in as well.
Hiya, Lynn. How you
Lynn.
doing, chicken? Hope you're well. Hope you're well, girl.
Then Augie, good to see you. Yeah, so yeah, you'll be there in about half hour, I would imagine, from there.
No.
53 minutes, it says.
Yeah, I'm right,
53 minutes.
Oh, there you are. There you go.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
soon be there. So what we all talking about? What's I've missed everything. What's been going? Have I missed anything decent?
No, just chilling. Me and Ministry just talking shite like to ourselves, you know.
As you do, as we do. Has anybody gone down with this? There seems to be a cold going round at the minute.
Yeah, my missus got it, Michelle. She's just getting over it now. She's been poorly for a week with it, you know.
3 days it took me down for. Honestly, I couldn't move. I was like, fucking hell, I was so poorly. But I'm all right now, but it's gone in my chest. But my granddaughter was telling me there was 30 children in the medical bay. In one day.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. This one is, I expect they'll call it COVID, but it's like a flu or something like that, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it's just a cold, isn't it? But it just seems to have hit her. I mean, my mum just went down. She was fine when I left, and then I was like, the next day, can't get hold of her, and yeah, she's down. She's better now. I mean, within 24 hours, 12 hours, she just after we give her some medicine, she was coming out of it. But I was like, "Are you okay?" She said, "What the bloody hell was that?" I said, "I don't know." Took us down. Binksy sounds like she's going down with it. She's saying her eyes are hurt. Her eyes were really hurting, and I was like, really stinging. She said, "Yeah," and a little bit sick. I said, "That's it." That's how mine started. Cold, bones, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just wondered if it's going across the country.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't be long before you get there then. Have you hit Port Talbot yet, the steelworks area?
Port Talbot? Have we done that bit? Nowhere near it, he says.
Oh yeah, you're coming down. You'll be coming on your way down to a bridge end and down the M4.
Yeah, he said it starts slowing up at the steelworks. Hey, Belfast. Hey, Belfast, boys.
Yeah. It goes down to very slow by the steelworks.
Have you got the phone sorted, Belfast? And by the way, Binksy said you're okay. Smokey's just as bad as you with with what did you say? Meeting a map or sat nav? You're in good company with sat nav with you in Belfast, with Smokey in Belfast.
Sorry about that. I
Fucking right,
disappeared to
you
make more coffee. I didn't have enough coffee.
I'm just going to get my charger in a minute, Ministry. Get my charger.
Right. Shady, seeing as you've put it in the chat, why did I kick you? One, because my panel lately is first come, first served to stay away from too much drama, and I would end up arguing with you, Shady, and Michelle and Binksy. Don't get on with you either. So I'm not gonna court trouble on here. It's been chill. I'm not gonna deliberately bring you on to court trouble. It's not happening. It's not good for you, Shady, and it's not good for the channel at the moment. It's nice and chill.
I'll be going down in a minute back into chat and Matamins, and he can come up there, and you know that.
No, he's all right. He was on this morning, and you know he's been saying some pretty ripe things again. Apparently, Emma's played something earlier, and it was a bit weird. But he was on this morning. He was exceptionally pissed. So I'm presuming, you know, he's still exceptionally pissed. So, and Tyrone doesn't really want to panel with Shady, and Tyrone is first come, first serve. So, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I get that. I get that. Just stay the fuck down there, Shady. Behave yourself. Sorry, Mids.
That's all right.
I just thought I had to say that to him.
It's all right. He knows he's not allowed on most of the time, but he knows I won't bring him on when there's people on panel that, you know, he's had disagreements with in the past or don't like him, because it just, you know, it just ends up with a big shouting match, and yeah,
it's just not.
You know, there's a time and a place for it, and there's a time and a place for it. But you know, the last few streams I've tried to chill him down a little bit and get a bit more decorum back, rather than it just being about shouting and that.
Oh god, yeah, definitely. Well, I left my stream yesterday, didn't I? I left the Binksy all to it. That's it. It's all yours. I'm gone.
That started getting out of hand a bit, didn't it?
I don't know. I've had a few complaints, so I've got to address them. There was women in the chat. I think I had a complaint, so I was like, well, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? What can I do? And I was like, did that happen after 5:30? Because if it was, I wasn't present. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't even. We got clipped on YouTube Asylum. That's why Cheeky says I bet he's stoned. Because I went to Smokey. I said, have you heard yourself on YouTube Asylum? And he's like, no. And I said, I've gone off to do the dog's bath because Paul's doing something with the fucking dogs, saying they need a bath because of the bleeding itching. I said, so I go off and do that. I don't know where Binks is. She must be making coffee. Smokey and Spunks are talking. I said, you're so fucking stoned, Smokes. It's like, are you all right? He just, what was it? Have you heard it?
I have heard it, but I knew I was ruined.
Oh, you was definitely ruined. So I don't know what went on Ministry, so I've no idea. So I'll have to go back and watch it. I don't know. I don't know what they did. But I'm guessing it was good. But I only got a few complaints, so always a bonus if there's only a few in my room.
Yep.
And you know me, I go chat controls chat, don't it? It sorts itself out. Most of them are flipping blue in there anyway.
Yeah, we can't see the problem.
What do you think about them changing the security guys at this hotel then? What do you think the reason behind it?
Well, it's we still got. There's been two lots of ex-forces there. The ones that were there originally, they buggered off.
Yeah.
Then they had a different company in. I think this is the third one, and these are ex-forces. The company's from London, so they did say Teal, is it, or something like that? Security or something like that.
Because they've changed them, haven't they, today? I think that there was a video went out earlier. They've changed them. And I said, yeah, they will do. They know that people watch that video, see that man laughing, just like, wow. Do you know what I mean? I said, and they'll have said, get them out. Because these new ones come in, they haven't pissed anybody off, so there's no reason to have a go at them, is there?
Yeah, well,
They're good game. They're playing it.
I don't know. I think there's still some of the original ones there, I think.
Is that horrible one there?
Oh, yeah, the boss of them, yeah, I think he's still there. I think he's the one with all the tattoos on his hands and everything, I think. Is that the one?
Yeah, and then there was the other guy that was laughing. That's the one. The tattoo on his face. He's the one that's brandished the knife, isn't he?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
you got a couple of... there's one little short one there with a fucking balding head. He thinks he's King Kong. Get back, you trespassing. That's all you can hear up to him. But yeah, it's... it should be a good thing tomorrow. Should be a good crowd and
yes,
just to raise awareness to all the villages and that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a nice little way of standing up as well, isn't it? All that coming through. They don't want all the attention, do they?
I'm not just saying it because it's Wales, but these people are fucking stood their ground from day one, you know. And I got there the first day we heard about it. I got over there with the missus and that, and well, with somebody else, Caroline, and she's still there now. I think she's back and forth there more than anything. But we were there. There was nothing going on there. There was no marquee. There was nothing. It was just a few people turned up.
Yeah.
You know, to protest about it. But I think that was day one.
16 weeks now, isn't it?
Oh
I
yeah,
can't believe it's not hit anywhere, but that's a lot.
And I gotta be honest, it's the women are the strength there, you know. Because if you hear them, fucking hell.
Oh, they go hell for leather when I've watched the videos.
Oh,
I've been watching Welsh Patriots and Joe Marsh. And I like their little.
There's a guy on it does one every day, but he puts it on Facebook.
And I'm like, yeah, they're going for it. They're not holding back.
I think Binksy knows the one guy.
I could, because my mum can have a look. What's the guy called?
I can't think of his name now. Binksy knows him. We mentioned him the other day. She said, "Oh, I know him. He goes to all
one of the guys at the Bill Watkins. Bill Watkins.
Bill Watkins. That's it. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah, he's there every day.
Bill Watkins.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's there every day.
Yeah, he's in London with the Welsh girls for the PCP. Was he the man in the green with the glasses on?
Yeah, that's him. Phil's there all the time.
Oh, lost signal a minute.
Yeah.
They will do that, won't they?
Right, yes, we did see him. Didn't we see him the other day? Where was we? Didn't we see him again?
Lost your signal, Michelle.
Yeah.
I think they must be going down that dip ministry, you know, where you turn off the Porth Call, you know.
Oh yeah.
Down past the shopping centre on the right.
After McCarthy Glen, yeah.
Yeah, you go down a big dip, don't you, before you come back up the hill the other side. Yeah. Must probably along there, but driving along there in the night, if you don't know the roads, you know, although people ignore the 50 mile an hour going past the steelworks and up that road at their peril, because they'll all get fucking done. Them cameras are red. Them cameras are always on.
Yep, they are, yeah. Got to be really careful going that way into Swansea.
I read that they only put it to 50 there because of air pollution, you know? But then it came about that all the information they had about the air pollution in that area was all the cock.
Yeah.
You know? So they put them all there fucking no reason, really.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things was I talked about as well is the noise. I think from because some of the houses are right on that road, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So I think if you would had like sort of triple glazing or something, you wouldn't hear nothing. I mean, would you? You know? If I was living there, that's the first thing I'd do. I'd make sure all my windows are triple glazed. Oh, you wouldn't hear a bloody thing in there then.
No, that's what you fucking need.
Oh yeah.
That's not cheeky.
Not that I wouldn't live in that area, you know, because you got the fucking stench. That steelwork stinks, and then you got all this fucking smoke everywhere.
Oh yeah.
You know, people don't realise how big that fucking steelworks is. It's fucking huge.
Miles and miles long, isn't it?
Yeah. My mate lives in what do you call it? Not Bridgend. Fuck me, pink. Begins with M down that area. I can't think of it, but he's an electrician there. He's been there for donkey's years, like, you know. So
yeah,
they earn good money, you know, on funny shifts, but yeah. So if I can earn real good money there, but you know, I wouldn't live. I mean, inevitably, I can see it closing before long, and it's been losing millions for years. Like, you know, no one's gonna. You can't back it up, and it's a business losing so much money. Like, it's losing millions and millions of pounds every year.
Well, you'd have to put billions in it to bring it,
yeah,
you know, up to the spec that they would want if it was, say, an Indian or Chinese company.
Yeah, whereas Indians own it now, don't they? Tata
yeah,
Steel.
Indian own it now. Yeah.
But you know, it's no good going to it's no good the government trying to fund things like that, because it's the same with Cardiff Airport when the Welsh Assembly fucking bought that fucking place. It was fucking down the shitter before they bought it, and it's still going down the shitter.
Yep. Oh, it's ridiculous that it's cheaper to drive from Wales to Bristol, park, and fly for cheaper than just the flight from Cardiff.
Yeah.
And I mean a lot cheaper.
That's fucking that idiot in charge of Wales, and you know.
Oh, Dickford,
he knocked the relief road around Newport on the head, right? But he wants to spend 33 million on fucking putting 20 mile per hour signs up.
Well, yeah, I know it's a couple of years ago now, but the guy who owns Celtic Manor wanted to develop some of the land he'd bought for golf courses because of the historic aspect, Roman, the connection to King Arthur. He wanted to open one of the UK's biggest theme parks there. You know, obviously Camelot themed, Welsh history themed, and the Welsh government turned him down. He wanted to spend billions. And how many billions would that have brought into the Welsh tourism industry?
Fucking hell. Yeah, a hell of a lot, you know.
And it's only land that's assigned for golf courses. And he said he wouldn't have taken up many of the trees or anything like that. He'd worked with the landscape, still wouldn't have it.
Yeah. He's still very wealthy. He's Welsh, but he's been living in Canada for donkey's years, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I can't think of his fucking name.
No, I can't remember it. No.
But what an ugly hotel that is when you drive. You come in past it. It's a fucking eyesore. It's ugly as fuck, the hotel. But somebody was telling me it's gone rough as hell in there. You know, it's fucking. He wants a good fucking refurb. You know.
Yes, they do a lot of.
Will he spend money there? You know, if he's getting shit on, is he going to turn around and put more money into the hotel just to?
Yeah,
you know,
they hold a lot of. Yeah, obviously because they got a lot of conference rooms, they hold a lot of private functions, weddings, and that. And obviously a lot of people think, oh yeah, we'll have a wedding at the Celtic Manor. It's not that expensive, and then they turn up with fucking hidden bottles of vodka and fucking big bags of powder, and it ends up turning into a fucking rave. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you know, fair play to these two driving all this way to fucking come and fucking show support. I'm gonna take my hat off to them. I know they're into that type of thing. So they picked up Smokey already then.
Yeah.
And Andrew, Andrew's going up, like I said, Andrew's going up with Land Rover because Land Rover must have. I think he rang him yesterday. I think, but yeah.
I feel like that. I think I'm going to shut this down in a minute.
Yeah, don't blame him, Ministry. Yeah.
Get some supper and just watch for a little while before I get my head down.
Who else has gone live then?
I'll have a look at my phone. I know Jamie's live, Society X.
Oh, I
don't
go on there. I don't go on there.
PP is live.
Who the fuck is PP?
He's sort of around Expo side.
Oh,
Society is live. Official.
Oh no.
And on my feed, I think that's about it.
Yeah. Well, I think Michelle will go live when she gets up there. If she can get a signal, it's not always a good signal there, but you know. But
yeah.
Right, yeah, Michelle, jump off and you can shut it down if you want to, brother.
Yeah, no worries, Ty.
I'll catch you soon. Ta-ra, buddy.
That's on, Ty. I'm going to do a gratuitous and send everyone off with a little video. Just to play out with. Oh, nice one, Michelle. Probably stay up for that then. I'm going to have some supper and get the guitar out. So I'm going to be up a little while. It's only 10 to 10 after all. But safe travels, guys, anyway. The weather's not the best here. But safe travels. And I'll just play this video and be gone at the end. Cheers, all. It's been a nice chilled one. So, cool. Apart from a little shenanigans in the chat, which was dealt with. AJ won't take offence at me asking him to chill out. He knows how I feel. I told him how I felt earlier about the way he was addressing Sparks. You know, whether they get on or not, it can be a bit ripe. So I'll full screen this, play it, and I'll be gone. I once knew a man, his name was Steve. He had a knob that smelled of cheese. He liked to fondle little wee goats on his way down from his mountain home.
I once lived in a squat with Shitpit Steve, and I can tell you now it wasn't a very nice experience at all. Every time he saw me, he wanted to give me his crazy eyes. Shitpit Steve here. As you can see, he's not very happy again with the ministry. Oh, AJ Smith. He put a video up about me being a woman beater.
Hey, Marcus Miller here, guys. I was once purchased by the Shitpit Steve guy. And he hollered out one end of me, and he humped me, and he humped me. Ooh. Me grizzles. Yep, guys, AJ Smith here. As you can see by my eyes, I'm totally focused on the Shitpit Steve being a woman beater.
Hello there. Well, I once had a run-in with Shitpit Steve, and I can tell you it wasn't very nice at all. I passed through his digestive system and was consumed by tapeworms. Not a very nice way to end. Yeah.
What goes? Nathan here. I haven't had much running with Shitpit Steve, but I can tell just by looking at him that he's a whacker. Okay. Really cool. Fried chicken.
Hi guys, Ari9 Gamer here. As you can see, I've lost me precious again. I don't like anybody, nobody, nobody's on the YouTube. Loots. Booze. Precious.
Well, hi there, guys. Shitpit Steve once did some work for the garage guy, and he was expecting some marijuana and some coke for payment. Well, he was given some stickweeds and me. Yeah.
Well, hi there. I was once purchased by Shitpit Steve, and it was the worst experience of my life. I really don't want to talk about it. Let's just say I turned from yellow to brown.
I was once ingested by Shitpit Steve, and I can tell you, being ingested by that crazy bastard, I was hallucinating for 36 hours! 36 hours, I tell you!
How do? Shitpit Steve here. It's now January, and as you can see, I haven't had any food since November's. You get this? I've had to eat old rotten animal carcasses off my mountain. You get this? You don't get this because I've got no food. You get this? You get this?
Hello there. Ted here. As you can see, there was no wild boar incident at all. I just had enough of Shitpit Steve. You get this? You don't get this? You don't get this because I'm an airplane pilot. You get this?
Hi guys, Captain Jack here. You may not recognise me as I'm about to shave all my hair off because I escaped from Shitpit Steve. I had to shave my hair off so you won't recognise me. You get this? You don't get this because I'm in fucking hiding. You don't get this because I'm in fucking hiding.
I once knew a man called Shitpit Steve. Pulled on his whacker and made it bleed. Went down to town with big banners to get free shopping and supplies. Me grizzles, you get this? I once knew a dog, his name was Ted. Got caught by a bar and ended up dead. His owner, Steve, could do no more except roll around in poo on his dry floor.
Alright, Scotty's Captain Jack here again. As you can see, I'm still hiding on the streets of Brussels. I think Shitpit Steve knows where I am, but I'm gonna keep my head down.
Everyone in the Order knew Anakin Skywalker. Few would live to see what he became.
By the
end of the Clone Wars, I walked away from him.
If you get what I mean. You don't get what I means, because you don't like baddies. You get this? You get this? If you don't get means, I'll send me foot soldiers round. You get this? I'm Gangster's Jack now. I runs the streets of Bristol. You get this? You better fucking get this or I'll send the fucking boys round. You get this?
Well, how do you guys? Alright there? as you can see, not only did Steve blow me fucking arms off, left me slacking in the postman's bag, took all me man milk to consume, the dirty jet. Well, he's been back! He's been back, I tell you! Not satisfied with taking me horns, slacking me as much as a postman's bag, and taking all me goat mare milk. He's come back from the missus and kids.
I once knew a man named Shipit Steve. Didn't like videos done by me. Well, I would say get a grip, or that I don't give a shit. You get this? Uh-huh.